Well, this view looked really nice earlier because there were loads of other planes here, but yeah, that didn't last for very long. Good evening, you legends. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Monday. Oh, it's good to be back. Did I survive FS weekend? I did. I'm just very tired, as I'm sure you can imagine. But no, it was a quality weekend for sure. Do 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 do. Yes, Faye. That do you know what? It's the first like real cockpit thing that I've done. Like a cockpit, like a proper cockpit flight simulator. I've never done one before. That was incredible. So yeah, I have got a couple more videos and a couple more pictures from that. So yeah. Cheers to the resubs, by the way. I'm just getting some stuff set up in here, set up behind the scenes, and then we'll get started in a moment. Yeah, apologies that I also couldn't literally get any streams. Honestly, chat, I shit you not. At FS Weekend, it took me about 3 hours to do about 300 yards. Like, I genuinely shit you not. It was ridiculous. It took me about 2.5 hours to walk to the toilet. Right, let's go get this show on the road. How was the flight back last night? Yeah, the flight was decent. We decided to come home yesterday. Like, honestly, I just wanted to get in my own bed last night. It was like sleeping on a bed of rocks in this hotel we were in. I was like, I just wanted to get in my own bed. I was like, I was done with going out. I was done with drinking. I was done talking. I just needed to go back to my house. Right, anyway, let's go get this show on the road. Da-na-na-na. Oh, God. Okay, then. We have a slight technical hitch, chat. Now, why is that not working? Da, 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 da. I don't have a clue. Why is that not working? Oh. Oh my God. Seriously. I hadn't turned it on. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Happy Monday. Hello. And we're back. Too zoomed in. There we go. Yeah, new streamer. I've got all of the tips and tricks from these other amazing streamers at FS Weekend that I thought I'd give it a go myself. See how I get on. Hello, guys. Hope you're all doing very well. Happy Monday. It is good to be back after what has been an absolutely crazy weekend. An amazing one. But, my God, I'm absolutely exhausted. How was it? Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a talk about it all and everything like that on this flight down to Amsterdam. I had to do a flight to Amsterdam today. It's just got to be done. So, yeah, it was a fantastic weekend. FS Weekend itself was great. Obviously, had some great nights out and everything like that. But, yeah, it's always nice to get back. I like getting back to my routine and getting back to my own bed and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to a good week of streaming ahead. Did you even get at all? Yeah. We went into Amsterdam on Friday night and Saturday night, which, yes, there are, shall we say, many stories. Many stories. Yeah, like I said, I was probably the most sober one out of the majority of the group. What stories? I don't know. I don't know what stories I've got to tell. None at all. Enough with this part-time not. It's only a full-timer goes to an IRL event for a weekend, different country, then the next day, even though they're tired still streams, a part-time would have taken today off. Mate, well, I took the morning off. I was meant to be live this morning, but honestly, I genuinely, I haven't felt like a human since Saturday evening. And I woke up today and I was like, right, I'll wake up and I'll probably be totally fine. Woke up this morning and I was like, who am I? What am I? Where am I? What the hell am I meant to be doing with my life? Yeah, I genuinely didn't feel like a human this morning. Lucky enough, I'm feeling more like a human this evening. Just a little bit, but yeah. No, we're not using Chase Plane. I did see Matt went live with Chase Plane, but it's 2020 only at the moment, so no, we're not using Chase Plane. I don't know whether maybe I might jump in the Max tomorrow. I've seen that's had an update, but 2020. Oh God, I didn't want to use 2020 anymore. I don't know. I'm not using. I won't be getting Chase Plane though. No, I've pretty much made the decision I will not be buying Chase Plane or be buying Chase Plane, even if it was for 2020. 2024, absolutely, I would take a look, but no, I won't be getting it for 2020. I had a little look at Matt's stream this evening, and I saw him sort of changing through the views and stuff like that, and I was like, I don't think there's enough in this that I would buy it for 2020. If it was for 2024, maybe a different story. But yeah. But I am very interested to see what the Max update is all about. So yeah. I think we might have to check that out at some point, even though it's in 2020. But there we go. Right. Anyway, let's go and grab a few subs and then we'll go and catch up with some of you beautiful lot. Because I feel like it's been ages. It's literally been
Welcome
I didn't stream on, when did I last stream? Wednesday. There's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh yeah, 4 days. 4 days gap between the streams. I feel like I've not streamed for ages. But,
hello.
Yeah, there we go. Right, anyway, let's jump straight into these subs. Otherwise, they're going to all just go by. Ski Plot, thank you, mate. Appreciate your 20 months. Freely Drive with the 17 months. Cheers, mate. Good to see you. Good evening to you. Sky Perrin with the 2 years. Sky Perrin, a very good evening, mate. Welcome in. Vertimoma with an incredibly generous tier 3. I love how you've dropped a tier 3 sub and your alert is broken. Mate, I would love to say that I know why that's happened, but I've got no idea. So sorry about that, mate. Thank you, bud. Tommy coming in with the 23 months. Tommy, a very good evening to you. Scar, thank you for your 30 months. It's a tier 1. 30 months, what a waste of time.
30 months, London 11, Bog, what a waste of time.
Oi! Pepper. Thank you, Scar. Much appreciated. Ped, thank you for the tier 2. It's a 2-year resub. Ped, a very good evening, mate. Thank you. And thank you so much for keeping that tier 2 sub alive as well, mate. That means the world. Alpaca coming in with the 17 months. More of the no webcam streams, please. Actually watchable.
More of the no webcam
Alpaca,
streams,
thank you very
please.
much. Really
Actually
appreciate your
watchable
17 months.
Kappa.
Captain McManus with the 22 months with the Prime with an actual nice message who says 22 months well spent. So for all of you fuckers that say it's a waste of time
22
and
months well
and that they want the camera off, bollocks to the lot of you because Captain McManus has done a 22 months and said it's well spent. Thank you, sir. Ben, thank you for the 31 months. Good evening, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Will with the 12 months. Will, good evening. Thank you for your 12 months. I appreciate your year subscription, mate. A very, 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 very good evening to you. Canadian Pilot coming in with the 20 months with the Prime. 20 months. How goes, Jamie? All good here, mate. All good, all good. Thank you so much for the resub. Busy this weekend and tired today. But, yeah, you know how it is, mate. You know how it is. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Bogan, good to see you. Bogan, I'm so sorry that I didn't get more chance to speak to you. I feel like when you were with us, I was like, there were so many other people. It was like, I was thinking that one. It's like, yeah. So, yeah, I wish we got the chance to sort of spend a little bit more time together and stuff like that, mate. But, yeah, it was great to meet you in person finally, mate. Bogan, appreciate your 52 months. Legend, legend, legend. And Dougie with the 50 months. Dougie, thank you for your resub. Cheers, mate. Good evening. Hope you didn't watch the match yesterday. Lucky enough, I didn't watch the Fulham Spurs game. Apparently, we were rubbish. So, yes, I'm rather glad that I didn't waste my time watching that because, yes, it seemed like we were pretty shocking. So, yeah. It's all good. I was trying to get a chance with some of the hardware too. It was so busy, but really good. Do wish I'd stayed for day 2, to be fair. Yeah, it was good. I was actually saying I had a couple of interviews, which you'll probably see on YouTube over the next couple of days. It was a very different vibe this year to what last year's was. I was saying on stream, I'll speak about it a little bit more when we get airborne, but I feel like this year it was more focused on sort of like the hardware side of things than rather like, so there's sort of one foyer which is more for sort of hardware, sims and stuff like that. And then there's another foyer which is more for sort of flight sim and you know, your PMDGs, your Aerosofts, your flight sim studios, stuff like that. So I feel like this year it was more hardware rather than sort of releases as such. Yeah, because last year, as Max says, it was more, we didn't have the 777, we didn't have the A380, and it was things like that that were sort of the excitement, where it was a different excitement, which was quite nice. But yeah, how was that Wing yoke? I didn't actually have a look at the Wing yoke, to be fair. I did have a look at a lot of the Wing equipment, like McDoos and MCPs and FCUs and stuff like that. So yeah, I actually had a really good chat with the Wing guys. So hopefully there'll be some further things on that on the stream over the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Hey mate, you look so different with glass compared to your strange appearance in Lenny's stats. Yeah, some people do say so. Some people do say so. Contrast, thank you for the resub, mate. Appreciate the 22 months for the Prime. Thank you so much, Contrast. Much appreciated, mate. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And then Liam with the 90 months. Good evening to you, mate. Did you lot win this weekend? I don't think you did you? Was it Brighton? Honestly, I've got no idea. I barely knew about the Newcastle result, but yeah, it's been an interesting weekend of football for sure. Thanks, Liam, mate. Appreciate your 90 months. Yeah, good weekend, mate. Thank you. Cheers to your racer, mate. Christian coming in with the 5 months. Thank you for the tier 1 subbing 3 months in advance. Boom shakalaka. Christian, thank you so much. I appreciate your resub as well. Cheers, mate. So, yeah, I was obviously meant to be coming home today rather than yesterday. But, yeah, we decided to come home yesterday. I wanted to get my own bed last night. I was sort of sick of being away yesterday. By the time I got to like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I just want to go home. I just want to get in my own bed. So, yeah, we got on the plane and we were back for about 9-ish, something like that. Got home for about 10, half 10. Can't even really remember the time, but yeah. Two-Tone was so good at the conference, such good. Yeah, he's very good. It's very good. I felt not. I suppose a little bit. Not. What's the right word? I just feel like it's, you know, a skill that I need to improve on. Like, I feel like I'm very good at streaming and I'm very good at running a stream, but that sort of side of it, like public speaking, is definitely something that I need to somewhat improve on. I mean, I've done my best, but yeah, I'm sure it's something that I'll, you know, get better with in time. You didn't seem as nervous this year. No, I don't think so. I had a little bit of a jittery leg. You probably noticed my leg at the start was a little bit like... Yeah, it's a totally different experience of having like 600, 700 people watch you on stream as it is having 150 pairs of eyes looking directly at you and like cameras and lights and stuff like that. So yeah, I was a little bit nervous at the start, but I sort of grew into it. So yeah. And Alistair, thank you for the tier 3. Appreciate 27 months. Good evening, mate. Yeah, had a great time, mate. Thanks for asking, bud. Good to see you. Did you get blasted drunk? No, mate. I wasn't really that drunk. I was yeah, still very much sane. The thing is with me is I had a lot of I had a lot to do. I had a lot of work on Saturday and Sunday, so I couldn't really get too, you know, too drunk or anything like that. But no, I had a few good drinks and had some good times. So yeah. What's this? Yes. And Max decided to take an absolutely lovely picture of me with my awfully double chin in full show. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for that, Max. Really appreciated. Nice double chin. Yeah, I mean, he called me at a pretty bad moment there, didn't he? It's not really ideal. Right. Anyway, let's go and get this show on the road. Obviously, we'll have a talk about all things FS weekend and all of that jazz. Who picks middle seat on a plane? I mean, we literally changed the flight 3.5 hours before it took off. So yeah, it wasn't a case of that I really had the option. So yeah, there we go. That's the I need a shit face. To be fair, I did need a shit before departure, but lucky enough it passed by. So yeah, I was all right till I got home. So yeah, I survived. Right, let me go and get some sim audio, and then we'll go and get started. Thanks, Barry. Cheers, mate. Excellent. We'll have that. Lovely jubbly. Start off doing panels at anime cons, because that was my interest at the time. Now streaming scares me, but I do have a baby. You got a baby, you know, you got another human to look after, but streaming still scares you. Yeah, there you go. It's understandable. Now, the guys I was on stage with are fantastic, and you know, I wish I had the skill that Murph has. You know, like I said, I feel like I'm quite good at streaming. But yeah, my public speaking is probably definitely a skill that I need to improve on a little bit. But yeah, I think I've done all right. I think I've done pretty well. So yeah. Choco Monkey coming in with the 30 months. Yes, great to meet you as well, mate.
Hey, Jamie,
I met so many people this weekend. It was absolutely crazy. It was insane. Such good fun though, mate. Appreciate your resub. Good to see you, and yeah, amazing to meet you as well, mate. And then Jamo, thank you for the 60 months. Appreciate the prime. Good to see you, Jamo. Welcome in, mate. Welcome. Thank you for your prime sub, mate. Much appreciated. Right, let's go and get this show on the road. So first of all, I will go and show you where we're going to be flying tonight. So as I'm sure a lot of you follow the same thing of when you fly to an airport, you really want to do, like, when you fly into an airport in real life, you really want to do another flight. You want to do flights in that there on the sim. So I was like, right, how can I integrate Amsterdam into a stream and the 350? Because I want to check out the new update. So I've seen all sorts of A350s. I've seen China Southern A350s. I've seen British Airways A350s. There was an A350 taken off last night, but I can't remember what airline it was in Heathrow. I don't know. But yeah, I found this one. So we're going to be operating tonight the Finnair 47 uniform from Helsinki to Amsterdam in the Airbus A350. We are in the Lima Whiskey Lima. We're in with that cool livery where it's got the circles at the back. So yeah, we're flying that one to Amsterdam. I was considering doing Vectors to Copenhagen, but I must admit, I wasn't really feeling it again tonight. I said this about the last Vectors to Copenhagen. Sorry, Simon. Please don't hate me. But I just didn't fancy the hustle and bustle of it tonight. Like the whole holding and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm sure we will do a Vectors to Copenhagen, but yeah, I just couldn't be bothered with like 30, 45 minute, hour holds. So, yeah. Hey, Jamie, I was on the same flight as you yesterday. What? Why was you on the same flight and I didn't know about it? He drove home today. Yeah, I know. Ian did give me a text when he, I think, when he got to the tunnel. So, yeah, I'm glad to hear that he got home all safe as well. It was nice to see Ian, because obviously not seen Ian for a little while as well. After this weekend, I understand. I promise you, it's not to avoid you, Simon, I promise. You survived Amsterdam. Yeah. How's flight? Yeah, pretty good, mate. I didn't want to embarrass myself if it wasn't you. Where were you sat? Would I have noticed you? There was a guy with, there was a guy with, like, blondish hair that was in, like, a couple of rows ahead of Ellis. So 20, 23, 24, 25, something like that. There was a guy with blondish hair that looked like a flight sim. Looked like he sort of knew who I was. So I was like, I wonder whether that was someone from the stream. Why did you say hello, mate? I sort of had a feeling. Yeah, there was a guy. It was. Do you have like blonde hair? Like, do you have like blonde curly hair? You know when? I mean, you can just you could tell a mile off. And I was like, do I say anything? Do I say like you're right? But then I was also like, well, I don't want to say hello, and they'd be like, who the fuck's this weirdo talking to me? So yeah. Oh, mate, you should have shot me a message. But yeah, it would have been great to have said hello. Yeah, I've already had a couple of messages from people that are like, oh my God, Jamie, I saw you, but I was too scared to say hello. I was like, you don't have to be scared. I promise I'm not that scary. To be fair, I looked awful yesterday, so I probably was a little bit scary there. So, there we go. Yeah, it was like, he didn't expect me to be tall, so, yeah, there we go. Right, anyway, let's go jump in the flight deck and we'll go get started. So, obviously, while I have been away, the lovely Innie Builds A350 has had quite a few updates. So, I think it's had 1 or 2 updates maybe. So yeah, we're going to fly that this evening and obviously head down to Amsterdam, which should be good. I saw Ian as well, shorter than I thought. Did you say hello to Ian? I'm going to be so upset if you said hello to Ian and you did say hello to me. I'm going to be heartbroken. It's going to absolutely kill me. Oh wait, good. Yeah, this weekend was amazing as always. Yeah, it was yeah, really good this year. Really, really good. Right, let's go and get this plane turned on. And I will go and introduce our flight this evening. Obviously, I've shown you what we're going to be flying in Flight Radar. But didn't say hello to anyone. Oh, what, mate? Should have sent me a message, mate. The more the merrier. The more the merrier to come along, you know. That's what it's all about. You had a good flight back? Yes, mate. Yeah, we had a good flight back yesterday. It was pretty quick. Always next year. Yeah, for sure, mate. For sure. Yeah, I remember going back to the toilet, and I'm sure I just moaned about something. I'm sure I said to Ethan, and then because I do have, I feel like my voice is so distinctive. And I can't help it, but I have a loud voice. And on this quiet, like, 9 o'clock flight back to Heathrow, just me walking back and talking to Ethan in, like, row 21. Here's me, and it's like, everyone was like, oh my God. Stephen, welcome in. Good to see you, mate. Ethan, hello. You should have won content credit, yeah. Me and Ethan were on the train on the way back, and we were like, what? Fuming! I'm joking. Apart from the bloody bus at the end, that was a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, we could have done without that. I was like, I felt like flying, I was flying Ryanair. Nearly had an argument with a bloke when we were deboarding. And then nearly had another argument about 10 minutes later. I don't know whether I was just seriously ratty at this point, but I'd got really pissed off. Like, really annoyed. So, I was in row 10, right? And I've got these. I've got a bag up there. I've got a coat up there, and I've got a bag up here. I'm in row 10, and I'm pulling things as quickly as I can from the overhead bins, right? And I've got this guy behind me, and his missus or whoever. They were in like row 14, barged by, and I've turned around and I've just stood in the middle. I said, "What are you doing, mate?" I said, "Where are you going?" Like, I'm literally pulling the things down from the overhead bins. You can wait there 2 minutes while I pull them things down, and then we'll go. And then some bloke about 10 minutes later barged me with his baggage thing, turned around and has absolutely given me the dirtiest look ever. I'm like, well, you're the one that barged into me. So, yeah, I'm not sure whether it was me just being ratty or whether everybody was just out to get me last night, but there we go. No, there's no video, but I was like, seriously, what is this all about? Mate, it's not even being a Karen. I was just like, it's just a level of common decency. Hear me out, drinks this Friday. No. I don't want to drink. I don't want to go on a night out. I don't want to do anything. Until at least tomorrow. And then maybe. Right, let's go 0 fuel weight and fuel. And we'll go and start the boarding. Already being an angel, I see. How amazing. Yeah, only on Mondays, mate. Only on Mondays. Oh, no, you're joking. Sounds like a bad weekend. I had a lovely weekend, mate. So, yeah, obviously I was really rough. I was really rough on Thursday morning. And that's why I didn't stream. And I honestly, I can't even tell you. I genuinely was, if this had got to the same time and I'd felt that rough on Friday, I wouldn't have been going. That's how rough I felt on Thursday, the day before I was going away. And once I was, like, Friday, I was fine. Like, I was totally fine. This morning I've woke up, I've got the sore throat, I've got the sore ears, I've got a little bit of a headache. So, yeah, basically these things are absolutely crawling with colds and coughs and flus and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm fully expecting one of those, but there we go. Gavatron, mate, thank you for the resub. 33 months to the tier 1. Mate, a very good evening to you. Another one to roll in. Mate, that means the absolute world. Thank you so much. Let's get the pushback tug connected. There we go. Thanks, Gavatron. Bash. Thanks to the 33 months, mate. Cheers. Okay, so we are going to be flying tonight the Finnair 1301, which is the 17th of March. Flying from Helsinki Vanta to Schiphol. We've got a flight time of just under 2 hours this evening down to Amsterdam. Cruising at flight level 400. So, yeah, we're got a quite high level down to Amsterdam today. And then our arrival into, or our routing, shall I say, looks something like this. So we're going to be departing out of Helsinki Vanta this evening, heading westbound. We are going to do like sort of a sunset-y type departure, so it'll probably be night by the time we get into Amsterdam. Westbound through Sweden, through Denmark, through Germany, entering the Dutch airspace at Kubat, and then westbound towards Amsterdam. And then I have also installed the Lelystad scenery. So I was thinking maybe we could do something in and around there a little bit later. Or we might do an overnighter. But the thought of leaving my PC on tonight doesn't really fill me with much excitement. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, at the moment, no. No, Jazz. Definitely not. Definitely not. Right, let's go get this flight plan in. So, we will go to the init page and copy flight plan request. Dying to get in his 350. That thing that puts me off was the fact that I don't think I'd fly it often. I mean, it depends on what type of flights you do. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and, like, say you're going to be able to do every short-haul flight in it. Yes, it is mainly a long-haul aircraft, but there are some short-haul options for sure. Airports not in database. Now, that's a weird one. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Losing to Fulham, you're lot are so... Oh, mate, we're rubbish. We are absolutely dreadful. Yeah, I didn't watch any of the stream. I didn't watch any of the game, but yeah, from what I saw on Twitter and from what a couple of mates told me, we were horrendously bad. So, there you go. Had to do mine yesterday. All right. So, let me just go onto here quickly. I'll just check that it looks like we got the runways and stuff. Yeah, I mean, everything's in there. One-eight centre. Yeah. Looks like everything's in there as it should be, so... Don't know why it wouldn't do that. Pan, good evening, Eritus. Good evening. Hello. Sorry, guys, if I've missed any messages. Obviously, chat is very, very, very busy tonight, as I somewhat expected it to be. But yeah, hope everyone's well. Hopefully, you've all enjoyed a couple of days without me. But don't worry. I promise you, I haven't been sitting around doing nothing. It's been such a busy couple of days, but an amazing couple of days at that. Okay, so departure we're expecting is going to be 22 right this evening. Is that right? Yeah, 22 right. Been sitting around doing niche. Yeah, I wish. The weekend felt longer than the weekend, actually. Yeah, I mean, we flew out on Friday morning at about 7 o'clock. So, yeah, it was proper early for us. So, 22 right departure out via Nunto 4 November. We won't put the arrival in or anything like that, so we've got ages. Event better when tax deductible. Yes, we love a tax deductible event. That is exactly what we want. But I'm such a dickhead. I paid for my my flights with Avios. Like, what an idiot. I don't know why I done that. Like, why not do that for one of the holidays that's got nothing to do with work? But, yeah, at the time, I didn't think of that. I could use my Avios and pay £1 for my flights. And that seemed a little bit better than paying 150 quid or whatever it was, 120 quid. So I was like, that'd do. But, yeah, I'm like, oh, shit, I should have done it as an actual payment. So I could have got tax deductible, but, yeah. Have you seen new WinWing products? Yeah, I had a really good look around the WinWing stand. I had a really good chat with the WinWing guys. They were really excited to talk to me, actually. They were really enthusiastic, actually. I sort of explained, like my stream, and I sort of explained, like, what we do on the stream. Obviously, the only thing that, you know, might make things a little bit more difficult for me is I probably wouldn't be able to show their entire range off because of my Thrustmaster contract. So, obviously, when my sponsorship with Thrustmaster is exclusively products that they sell. So, like throttle quadrants and side sticks and yokes and stuff like that is exclusively Thrustmaster. But things like McDoos and FCUs and MCPs and all stuff like that, things that Thrustmaster don't sell, are all good. The WinWing stand was so busy, I couldn't really check out the new stuff. No. I got into them really early. They were the first people that I made a beeline to. Because I knew the longer the weekend goes on, the more tired they're going to become. So I caught them at a very good time. And, well, likewise, actually. So, yeah, I was happy to catch them and have a good conversation. Mr. German Monster with the gifts onto Mr. Worldwide Fly. Yes, getting the gifted subs back again as well. Or getting the gifted subs started for the week. Thank you, mate. It is good to see you as well, mate. Right, let's have a look at the metas here. What have we got? Can you feel it? I went straight after your panel. It was a lot quieter, so you could actually get a... Yeah, that's it. It was a very busy stand. It was the same in Vegas. There's a hell of a lot of hype around WinWing at the moment. You know, they're coming out with some very, very, very impressive products, for sure. And you know, while I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster, I'm you know, definitely keeping an eye on what they're developing, and I'm very excited to see what they're going to develop, not only for, you know, themselves and the community, but also something to rival Thrustmaster with as well. You know, competition drives innovation, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do, or how their products are going to compete with you know, Airbus and Boeing licensed products. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see over the next couple of months for sure. And then EHAWK, thank you for the 22 months. Appreciate the resub. Thank you for the tier 1. Good evening to you, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Such competitive pricing, no one else does it that cheap at good quality. Yeah, that's the thing. They've obviously got that, you know, direct to market, rather than, you know, having a middleman. So that's why they're able to produce things for slightly cheaper. I know people were disappointed they couldn't buy things from WinWing, so yeah, I was, you know, I wanted to pick up like an MCP or a McDo or something like that this weekend to bring home with me, but I wasn't able to, unfortunately, because it was for tax stuff. They weren't selling anything, which is kind of understandable. Hey, Mr. 10 minutes to landing. Hello, sir. I totally missed your raid. A very, very, very good evening. I need to make my raid alert better. My raid alert is really, really, really poxy. I need to sort that out. That's on my my to-do list, actually, for the next couple of weeks. Miss 10 minutes to land, and a very good evening to you, sir. Thank you for not only the amazing raid, but the lovely 28-month resub, mate. I appreciate the tier 1. Good to see you, mate. Guys, if you haven't already chucked a follow to the one and only Mr. 10 minutes to landing, please make sure you do so. Mate, I hope your trip to Dubai was lovely and great to see you, mate. I hope you had a great stream today. I'm sorry that I couldn't check in. I've actually just been, as you can imagine, catching up on 15 million different things. But yeah, mate, I hope you had an amazing stream, bud. Good to see you. Thank you again for the resub. Okay, so we're looking for 3x2. That's the one we want. Is that going to work? There we go. Coolio. So that's our departure out of here in Helsinki. Helsinki Vanta. No issues, Mr. LC. Legend. Legend, legend, legend. Right, does the tower controller have a PDC? It looks like we've got full ATC at the moment. We've got tower, we've got approach, we've got Helsinki radar as well. So that is going to be pretty nice. Right, let's go and grab a clearance while we're here. And then Mr. Every Sim, good evening, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, request clearance, departure.
Good evening, this
so Helsinki, Whiskey 42. Wow. A Whiskey 4... Nope. Would help if I was pressing it in the right place. And then EFHK. Lovely. Okay, so Helsinki, Whiskey 42, Helsinki, A350, flying to Amsterdam. Transfer to the mailbox, and we will send. Hopefully, we'll get a reply back on that. Thank you, mate. Good to see you, bud. 41 months for the tier 1, mate. That means the world. Spurs right now compared to Juve is like prime Barcelona. They're destroying Juve at this point. A lot of fans are stopping supporting the club. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, that seems to be the same as Spurs. I think we've got about 8 Premier League games left, and yeah, I'm done this season now. Like I'm over it. I have, you know, full support for the whatchamacallit, the Europa League and stuff like that, but we've got nothing in the Premier League. It's done. We're not going to get relegated. We're not going to get anything up there. So yeah, mate, it's over. We've been absolutely shocking this season. Quite new to Twitch. Anyone can view the stream larger while still having the chat open? You're able to go into like a theater mode. So in the bottom right, it's the second one. It's like the rectangle with the line. Like if you hover over the stream, it should be in the bottom right. Yeah, I heard that Liverpool were horrendous. Well, I don't know whether horrendous is the right word. I think if you want to know what horrendous looks like, you need to watch a Spurs game. But by, shall we say, usual standards, by the sounds of it, the Newcastle players wanted it a lot more than what Liverpool wanted it. So, yeah. But yeah, Liverpool have gone from, you know, being, we're going to win the treble, to, you know, the Premier League, which, I mean, is still incredible. But yeah, it's all unravelled a little bit for Liverpool over the last couple of games. There we go. And then Porky, thank you for the 3 months. Good to see you. Good evening, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then Zeeb, thank you for the gift sub to Spurs is the worst. Unfortunately, mate, I agree with you very, very, very much, which pains me to say, but yeah, there we go. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for the gifted, mate. Much appreciated. Welcome in. And Porky, thank you, mate. Okay, so we're cleared to Schiphol this evening. 22 right, none 24 November, which is what we've already got planned. Squawk is 0557, climbing to 4,000 feet. And I think that is it. 0557. Gotta get that in there. Oh, mate, an armchair's coming in with the gifted as well, mate. Thank you so much. Hang on, let me just get my PDC sent back to them. There we go. And we will be with you to say a big thank you. Mate, that means the absolute world. Thank you so bloody much. Holy moly, mate. The first sub-bomb of the week as well. Guys, you've already freaking smashed it, but can we get even more love in that chat for Mr. Armchair? Thank you so much, bud. The gifts to Reese, to Billy, to Stanmate Combo, to Relish Radar, and to Tyrane. Mate, really appreciate your 5 gifted, mate. I hope you're doing amazingly well. Oh, I tell you what, I've missed this so much. Yeah, I really have missed streaming it. It's crazy. Like, I swear, streaming must be one of the few jobs that people genuinely, like, they... Well, I would love to say that it was classed as a holiday over the last couple of days, but I don't know whether holiday really is the right word. But, yeah, I've definitely missed it. It's good to be back. How was Amsterdam? Amazing, mate. Really, really, really good. It was interesting, actually, because obviously I went last year. It was interesting to see it as a different vibe this year. I'll talk about it a little bit more when we get airborne and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a different vibe, but in a good way. Like, I wouldn't say it was sort of like any better than last year or sort of any worse in any way. It was just great as last year. Just a different vibe this year. So, yeah. That's the CBDLC. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. There we go. Oh, it would help if I was clicking the right button. Hopefully the event keeps going and attracts more vendors and speakers. Yeah, I really hope so. There were a lot of markable improvements this year. Like, not even with, like, the... like, what's being showcased or anything like that. Because everything was great last year, everything was great this year. But things like food stalls and having that stuff there, you know, it makes such a difference to the event. And it made me want to stay there for longer rather than... like, it got to 2 hours last year, 2-3 hours in, and I wanted to leave because I was so hungry and so thirsty, and it just took forever to get, you know, even a quick drink. So, yeah. They weren't there, Ollie, mate. They weren't there. So, it's the same with Any Builds. So, yeah, Any Builds was there, Ubay was there, and, I can't remember the other guy's name. Oh, God. I literally only met him yesterday. Ugh. God. But yeah, I did see you, Bait. No, it wasn't Eddie. It wasn't Eddie. Are you going to FS Expo? No. I think FS Weekend was great, but it also solidified in the back of my mind that I don't think I'll be going to FS Expo, unfortunately. yeah, I have some reasons. I will share more of them when we get airborne. Once we sort of talk about the event a little bit more. But yeah, I don't think I will be going to Expo this year. So yeah. No. Do you know what? Honestly, it is nothing to do with Vegas. I quite frankly, I couldn't care whether it's in Vegas or not. But yeah, there are a few reasons. I think last year with Expo there was like a lot happening in the flight sim scene. Like we had 2024 on the horizon. We had, the A350 round the corner. We had the A380 round the corner. There was a lot going on. I personally don't think that there is now going to be too much more between now and June, or between now and, let's say, August, September, to be totally honest with you. I could be totally wrong, but yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. There's much news, mostly hardware now. Yeah. Spoke to the lead marketing manager at Say Intention. He said the F weekend was a lot better for their company. Lots more fruits and better performance than them compared to Expo in Vegas. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Not going this year either. It's just too expensive for not much hype. Yeah, I mean, it's very expensive. Very expensive to get out to Providence. And so, yeah. Hi, Ethan. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Hello. Okay, so ABU and the bleed is on. When you got ahead of Vinny, was surprised you weren't planning to go to Expo. I mean, I think, I obviously would like to go for reasons, but there are other reasons where I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure. So we'll see. Things can be booked, the day before I go. I know it's a lot. It's Boston, but things can still be booked
So
quite close to it. So. Yeah, we'll see, though. Pampers fan, hello, mate. Coming in with the reason. 46 months to the tier 1. Good to see you this evening, mate. Welcome. We're just slowly getting our aircraft prepped up for Amsterdam. Obviously, we're doing a little bit of a slower prep this evening because, as you can imagine, there is quite a little bit to catch up on this evening, mate. But welcome in. Hope you're well, mate. Welcome. No, I'm not using Chase Plane because Chase Plane's only 2020 at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, so 0 fuel weight values 173.7, 30.2. Block fuel this evening is 16 tons, which is basically nothing. And I think I did set it. So we've got literally a full load of passengers down to Amsterdam this evening. So yeah, 324. So we're taking a lot of Finnish people down to Amsterdam. Apparently your double chin is cute according to Discord. I don't know how Max managed to get such a bad angle, but yeah, there we go. Can't stick around for long tonight. Gotta go and get my fat ass to the gym. Have a good one. We'll try and catch more when I'm back. Yeah, for sure, mate. It's good to be back, Armchair, mate. And thank you so much for your 5 gifted, mate. Cheers. Been having mental health issues recently. Took a surprise trip last night to stay in Birmingham with my girlfriend for the day. Just got back. Ah, mate. Good man. Good man. I love to hear that. As I've always said, mate, my DMs are always open. So if you ever want to, have a chat or whatever, then they're always there. Okay. I am just going to go and quickly grab myself a quick drink. And then we'll start thinking about getting out of here. Nice to have someone by your side. Absolutely, mate. Abso-freaking-lutely. There we go. There's our beautiful aircraft this evening. I really want to do a long haul. We'll have to do a long haul later on in the week. I got quite a free week, actually. So, yeah, we've got quite a bit of time to do quite a lot tonight. Not tonight. Quite a lot of time to do lots of stuff this week. I don't know what I've got in mind. I really want to do Montreal, Munich, which is a Lufthansa flight. I think it's only about 6 and a bit-ish hours. But I really want to do that one. $7.5, yeah. I imagine the way back is a little bit short on the way out, you know, standard Atlantic wind. Okay, right. Obviously, we'll go and give approach... no, hang on, sorry. Oh, no, we've got... Oh, my God, we've even got delivery online now. So, I mean, the PDC didn't say contact delivery, so we'll probably go straight over to ground, 1218. But, yeah, now we've got the PDC. James says, you have questions. Who authorised a weekend of alcohol? Myself. Why did you not invite me? That's on you. Can we ban Hassan? Yes. I hope that answers all your 3 questions. Good evening, mate. Tossing turning in the bed through the night. Okay, so 121.8. I gotta probably need to update my push talk as well, and I. Yeah, no, we've. After spending 3 days with Devil Badger, I've decided that everybody can never, ever, 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 ever annoy me as much as him. So nobody in the future will ever, ever be banned again. So, there you go. Suppose that's good work. Okay, so we'll go and sync some performance of 2-2 right. So, out of Helsinki, it's pretty decent weather. 27 degrees 9 outside, temperature 0. QH1012. Flat 1 for departure on. We'll do packs off departure, flex and compute. So I've got the time obviously forward a couple of hours. So I think we're going to sort of get a sunset departure out of here, which should be quite nice. So yeah. Well, I'm not sure, James. We'll have to wait and see. Nice, Lieber, mate. That looks sick. Okay, so we'll chuck that over to the FMS, which didn't actually work. Any luck? There we go. Okay, so V1137, VR141, V2146, flex temp 69, cheeky! And then 30.5% for the takeoff trim, and then obviously packs off departures, so there we go. What scenery for Amsterdam? We are using the fly tamper scenery, which doesn't work amazingly well. Well, it works okay. It's got a few issues with the grass. The grass looks a little bit odd. But hopefully they're going to be landing 06, so we've got a nice short taxi. And we had the long-ass taxi out to 36 left. No, the trees. I use the mod, the flightsim.to mod, which works quite well. As long as you have the... Is it the Toronto scenery installed or something like that? If it's changed to a 5070, George, surely a 5070's got to be better than the 4070. Surely. Especially if they go do that without any charge as well. Holy moly. Can't moan at that. Right. Let's go beacon light on. Which hopefully should get rid of my GPU. Is it with that I hear trumpets when you're turning me on? Turning me. There we go. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get all of that connected up. Prayer, pushback, and departure. We won't worry about de-icing or anything like that. I kind of just want to get underway this evening, so yeah, we'll sack off the de-icing stuff tonight. Do you use rudder pedals with a chair that moves? Yes, mate. Yeah, my TPRs are usually quite good. They've got, like, little grips underneath them, so they don't really slide out too much. Sometimes I need to reposition them after maybe a few flights. But, yeah, 9 times out of 10, they're usually quite stable with some grips. Plan for a GSX de-icing doesn't do... nah, that's the thing, unfortunately, Blue Rat. The GSX de-icing, unfortunately, doesn't really show any much... doesn't show any of the de-ice, which... it's not GSX, you know, it's the planes. It's... I don't know whether it's a Microsoft Flight Sim limitation. I mean, P3D used to have it years ago. We were actually speaking about dual jetways this weekend. I think it was Max that actually said dual jetways to me, and I was like, we used to have it 10 years ago. So, yeah. Does chair not move when you press them? No, not really, man. I've got carpet in my room, so I don't know whether it might be different if you've got maybe laminate or wood or something like that. I don't know whether it would be slightly different. Next up, F110 coming in with the prime. Good evening, mate. Thank you for the 90 months. Hope you're well, mate. Welcome. Good to see you, bud. And then Alfie. Good evening. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for the 14 months. Did you like the cockpit picture, mate? I thought you'd like that one, mate. Thank you for the 40 months, mate. I appreciate the tier 1. Good to see you, mate. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thanks, mate. Oh, Stephen, is that what I'm going to get for the next, like... I'm going to get that for my entirety of my entire life. The however many years I have left on this walking planet. Because I can't see us lot winning a trophy anytime soon. So, yeah, fair play. Right. Let's go get the ground control and we'll go get the show on the road.
Victor Kilo Zulu to holding point Zulu Golf.
I actually didn't plan my performance for a wet runway, to be fair. I'm not going back to changing now. And ground, very good evening to you, Finnair 47 uniform gate, Whiskey 42. We received the PDC from Tower about 20 minutes ago, looking for pushback and start, please.
Finnair 47 uniform, Helsinki ground, very good evening. Squawk mode Charlie, please.
That would help. We will set that for you now, Finnair 47 uniform. You can tell that I've...
Start up and pushback approved, facing northeast, QNH 1012.
Push and start approved.
Tell that I've...
Northeast, QNH 1012, Finnair 4 Azul.
That's where it is. You can tell that I've not flight simmed for a couple of days. Can you squawk mode Charlie, please? Brilliant. Pretty much an hour and only just getting pushed. I mean, to be fair, we've had quite a bit to catch up on tonight, so I don't think an hour's too bad.
47 uniform, start up and pushback approved, facing northeast, QNH 1012.
Thanks so much. Push out approved, face northeast, QNH 1012 for Finnair 47 uniform. Oh, I dear, Mr. Aneurysm. For Mode Charlie, no. So Mode Charlie is to turn on the transponder, and then TARA is usually runway entry for the traffic. That's usually it. Okay, so pushback facing northeast on Alpha Tango. I imagine that's what we'll be going with. Right, we'll get that turned up, and it is time to get the week of flight sim underway. Yay! Oh, it's good to be back. I love it. Standard flight simmer. Loves getting back to their house so they can play on their PC. Hi, Alison. Good to see ya. Lovely to see you again, as always. Now, favourites, we didn't have a remote at Schiphol. We had a remote in Heathrow. We were gate 547, right? Something like that. I think that's what we were. Okay, so pushback Whiskey 42, we're clear to start both the engines. We'll start up engine number 1. And off we go to Amsterdam. Off my face, don't know where I am, because I got my drugs from Amsterdam. It's actually crazy. So Finnair do 350s to Amsterdam, Brussels, Munich, and Heathrow. So they've got loads of short-haul flights. Apparently the Finnish people must just love leaving their country. It's just me really missing the MAX. Yeah, me too, mate. Yeah, I really want to jump in the MAX, especially after the update now as well. How you take the scenic route over the red light district? We did on Friday, Meckins, when we were in Amsterdam. Yeah, we went to one bar and they charged an extortionate amount of money. I brought 2 vodkas and it was like 29 euro or something ridiculous like that. It was unbelievable. So we walked towards the red light district that had a couple of shall we say dingy bars, and it's like 20 euros for 2 vodkas. I was like, lovely jubbly. I expected it to be a little bit busier there, but that was all right. To be fair, we didn't go there in the evening, so yeah. Okay, good start engine number 1. And we'll start up engine number 2. No, definitely not Adam. And JMB, no, we didn't, mate. We didn't. There may or may not have been a member of the group who was trying to convince us or that really wanted to go to one. I was in some sort of Italian restaurant. The staff was so flustered they started taking shots to cope. We went to a lovely restaurant on Saturday. Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night. Went to this tacos place, and I never, ever in a million years would ever usually suggest going to an airport, going to a restaurant to eat tacos, or a place that specifically does tacos, but oh, this food was incredible. Bloody lovely. Helsinki to Gran Canaria. Ugh, that sounds absolutely vile. Okay, so we've pushed off here. I wonder whether we get cross at Zulu Golf. Zulu Golf, Papa Golf, Golf to Choo right. It's quite a long taxi out of thingamajiggy, isn't it? No, Snappy, mate. Didn't need that. Never heard of it, to be honest with you. Okay, so we'll have the APU off. Taxi light come on. Flaps are going to be 1 for departure. Oh, I've missed that sound. I have missed that sound. I have missed that sound. Didn't really get enough time, Meckins, you know. Pretty much spent the entire day at FS Weekend, and then it was like quick change, 10 minutes, and then we were on the train into Amsterdam, and then yeah, it was like just try and work out a plan when we got into Amsterdam. So it was pretty crazy. And takeoff config is normal. Lovely. Okay, before we do taxi, we'll have a quick flight control check. I always like to do the flight control check visually for the ailerons. And then flaps up. Sorry. Full up. Full down. Right, a full left. Full right. Lovely. Okay, so flight controls are all checked. Left side is clear for taxi. Right side is clear also. See what they clear us out for. Did you stay in Lily? Said, yeah, we stayed in the Leonardo. Not the nicest hotel. Well, I wouldn't say not the nice hotel. I personally don't think I would stay there again now. If I do FS Weekend again, I will definitely stay in the Vanderbilt. The bed was so uncomfortable. The mattress was like that. Like, yeah, it was. It wasn't the best. I probably won't stay there next time. Well, that's another story in itself. We know you won't be. We certainly know you won't be staying there again, Simon. That's for sure. And then Rick, thank you for the 27 months. Appreciate the prime. Good to see you, Rick. Welcome in. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated, mate. We're just about to get out of Helsinki, mate. So, yeah, we'll be underway in a moment. Finnair 47 uniform requesting taxi, please.
Finnair 47 uniform, taxi via Victor Hotel, Zulu to Holy Point, Zulu Golf.
Okay, Victor Hotel, Zulu, hold Zulu Golf. Finnair 47 uniform. Okay, left and right, Zulu Golf, short where we originally expected to go. That's fine. So, Victor Hotel, Zulu, and then it's there for taxi. Okay, we've checked left side, we've checked right side, APU's off. At least parker brakes, so we get out of it. Pand, I think I got this one from flights.to. I think I installed it a couple of days ago. Did Simon have a pretty bad experience or something?
Today's flight. We're just about ready for...
Where do I begin? I won't get into the ins and outs of it, but let's just say Friday night was incredibly eventful. Where's my VRAS gone? We'll open that back up. Oh, look at that. Sim looks so good. Oh, I've missed this so much.
Runway awareness. Okay. Meters.
Pro pilot, I honestly have no idea. Do we need to reinstall liveries with the latest update? If I do, it's news to me. Yes. Oh, I didn't. Now, 10 minutes to that would be a miracle.
Finnair 47 uniform, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
118.6, thanks very much, Finnair 47 uniform. Yeah, I have not updated my liveries. I didn't know I needed to do that, to be honest with you. Why did we come to a really abrupt stop there? I am on the latest update. They changed some of the 3D modeling. Right, okay. I didn't have an update for my... I didn't have an update for this livery. I installed this livery, flightsim.to, but apparently this is on Indy Manager now, so... Yeah. Tower, very good evening to you. Finnair 47 uniform, just approaching Zulu Golf.
Finnair 47 for EFHK Tower, good evening. Zulu Golf, cross runway 22 left, continue departing Golf.
Roger, we'll cross 22 left, then we'll taxi hold Whiskey Golf for Finnair 47 uniform. Oh, yes. Yeah. I know that there was an update for the winglets, wasn't there?
Approaching 22.
Yeah, somebody did mention that. Is that why they look a little bit strange? Gotcha.
Full cross runway 22 left, Zulu Golf, follow the company ahead. Finnair for Alpha Zulu.
I didn't even give that a second thought. They've improved the texturing on it, haven't they?
Thank you, good night.
Just right one. Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll make sure to do that. Yeah, we're going to Alt F4 this one now. I can just leave it as 1191. Oh, well. I'm sure we can do a nice update for it whenever we fly it next. To be fair, I actually didn't even notice it. It shows how much attention I pay. Shows how much attention I pay to things like that. Bad, really. Sorry, chap. Yeah, I mean, I had good performance before, to be honest, Alex. RAS, it's VRAS, mate. There you go. Should be able to find it on Contrail. It's a fantastic add-on. Any tips I'd say centered on the center line with TFRP rudder pedals? Practice. Some people always come to stream that, how the hell do you taxi so smoothly? I'm like, I just don't know where. I think it's just practice. No, Aaron, I have literally got to the point now where I literally love VRAS so much that even if a plane doesn't have VRAS or doesn't have RAS in real life, I love it and I use it. You've got to admit, it is quite vibey.
Finnair 47 uniform, land runway 22 right.
Was that for me? Runway 22 right, Finnair 47 uniform. Cool, yeah. We'll go and have our lighting turned down a little bit. How long's the flight? Flight time to Helsinki. Sorry, flight time to Amsterdam's an hour and 55 minutes. So we've got a nice bit of time to sort of chilling cruise on this one, which is quite nice, actually. I was going to be doing this flight anyway earlier, but yeah. So that's why my winglet looks a little bit weird. Now, that makes sense. Okay, so runway entry, we'll have the lights turned on.
Approaching 22 right.
We'll sort out the TCAS in a moment for the TAR rate.
Good night.
22 right, clear for takeoff after departure 1191. Thanks very much. Good night. Finnair 47 uniform. Look at that. That looks insane. This is why you can't fly 2020 anymore.
On runway 22 right.
And it annoys me so much. Okay, sorry, I just had to come to a stop to do this. TARA, lovely. Leo, hope you're well, mate. No Rex Atmos or anything like that. Right, let's get this show on the freaking road. Take off. Oh, it's got to be nice to hear this sound again. Blue Ray, I bet if you tried 2020, you could. Yeah, I bet, sorry, 2024. Okay, take off Maverick 69, SRS runway auto rest. Take off. Amsterdam, here we come. 100 knots checked. Jesus. Runway's a little bit bumpy. V1 rotate. Tiny little bit of back pressure. Oh, it's ready to climb, girl. Nav. Oh man, I've missed it. It is so good to be back. Love it. Okay, should I have Helsinki radar? Ah, yeah, you don't have to put the button in. Helsinki radar, very good evening to you. Finnair 47 uniform climbing through 1,700 for 4,924 November departure.
Finnair 47 uniform Helsinki radar, good evening, radar contact, climb to flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Finnair 47 uniform.
Finnair 3 Papa Charlie, proceed direct to Koska.
Frosty rate, climb.
Direct to Koska, 3 Papa Charlie.
Overshot the part slightly there.
2,000 feet, clear islands approach runway 22 left, report established on localizer.
Clear islands runway 22 left, 2,000 feet on the
20. Frosty rate, climb over, climb flight level 280 blue. Speed check, flaps up. Oh, man. Man. I love being back to this.
Now on 1 Yankee second, your request.
We didn't see any requests, Finnair.
Okay, we'll let the autopilot take over, AP1. Lovely photo of me in Discord, oh god. I've seen the one that Max has put up of me.
Good night.
Captain McManus, that's brilliant though. Start them young, lads. Yeah, get them used to the flight sim life. Gotta watch my language now, haven't I?
Finnair 47 uniform, proceed direct to Koska.
Proceed direct to Koska for Finnair 47 uniform. Okay, nav track direct Koska. Bumpy out of Helsinki. None, Michael. I think probably the. Oh no, actually that's a lie. No, a couple actually. There was a couple, to be fair. Wing. I don't know how you have a voice. Mine's only just come back. I just about have one with a very, very, very interesting cough to go along with it. Oh my god, wow. Look at that chat. Somebody was moaning about their sub. Alex, did you manage to send that across? Ah, yeah, got that, mate. I'm back on the beers tonight. Fuck that. I have got no interest in drinking ever again. I wouldn't even say that I had even a large amount this weekend, because obviously I had a lot to do over the weekend. Until next occasion, yeah. I said until there's been a stressful day of streaming, then yeah. So we'll be back on it tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'll be like, right, I need a drink.
Hyvää iltaa, Runner 1 Yankee Alpha descending flight level 100.
Runner 1 Yankee Alpha, Helsinki radar iltaa, radar contact.
Okay, passing through 10,000 feet, lights off. No, Max, unfortunately not today yet, mate. Okay, so Helsinki is 191, which is what we're at. Finnair control. Finnair control? Helsinki control is 1213. So we'll chuck that in the standby. And we'll catch up on a couple of subs as well. Alex, I hope you managed to get that in. There it is. 17 months coming in with the tier 1. Thank you, mate. Cheers, bud. I appreciate the reason. Thank you for the tier 1, Alex. Much, much, much appreciated. And then Wim, thank you for the 13 months. Mate, it is my absolute pleasure. Thank you for the reason. Appreciate the 13 months coming in with the prime. Don't you dare call me Finnair Control. No, I nearly said Finnair Control. I'm sure you'd probably like that one even less. Helsinki Control 121.3. Thanks very much, Finnair 47 uniform. Good evening. Sorry, guys. It's been a little bit of a busy departure getting out of here, actually. We've had a lot of ATC, so apologies if we've not got music on straight away or anything like that. But yeah, it's been pretty busy. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a break until we sort of get to Sweden control. It looks like there's full HC at Amsterdam as well, so that's decent. Although I don't know whether they'll still be on. We'll have to wait and see. Helsinki control, hello, Finnair 47 uniform, climbing through level 151 for level 280 and back to Koska.
Hello, Finnair 47 uniform, Helsinki control, radio contact, climb flight level 400.
Climb flight level 400, Finnair 47 uniform. Lovely. Flight level 400.
Wings 8 Hotel Yankee.
And we're well and truly off. Get that turn back on. Tom, good evening. Nurker, good evening. Welcome back. Good to see you, mate. How's 350 out? Oh, I love it, mate. Honestly, I absolutely love it. I literally want to spend my entire life flying this plane. Tom, likewise, mate. Likewise. I'm doing well. But how was every weekend? So good. Right, let me go and get my lighting turned up. Get the ETA in. So ETA is... I've got lines and lot confidence. Rise above. Give me a minute to hold my go. Give me a minute to hold my go.
Eurowings 8 Hotel Yankee, Helsinki control calling 121.3.
There we go. So 21 on Zulu is the time we're landing into Amsterdam, roughly. Does Helsinki control have CBDLC? He does. Like EFIN. Let's just go and get that connected up quickly. Report to ATC. EFIN. Enter. Notify. Cool, yeah. So hopefully we'll get a reply back on that. That photo with the kid, the guy said, yeah, I know, that was brilliant. Ace, good evening, hello. Graphics right now is insane. Looks incredible, doesn't it? Looks so good. I'm glad I moved the time for a little bit. Yeah, Tom, go for it, mate. Amazing. Angel, good evening, welcome in. Good to see ya. Oh, nice. I wonder whether that was Nick. We went out with a Delta A330 pilot on Saturday evening. Go and have a look. It's November 8 to 9 November whiskey. I think I don't know what time Nick took off, to be honest. That would be really cool, actually. Midday Sunday. Does that sound about right? I'm sure Nick was on... I'm sure there were 2 flights, and there was an A330 and an A330 Neo. Also got this. Yeah, that's nice as well. That'd be so cool if that was Nick, though. Like, what the hell? That one went to Detroit, right? Gotcha. Yeah, Nick went to... Was it MSP? Yeah. Cool. So we're all connected up on CBDLC, which is good. So, yeah. FS weekend. Oh, what a great trip. So, I was just saying, like, how it was different this year. So, for anybody that missed, like, what I was saying earlier, last year it was very much focused around, like, sort of product releases, like flight sim add-ons as such, like the 777, the 380, the 350, stuff like that. Obviously, indie builds weren't there officially last year, but, you know, there was still the hype around the 350. I think, yeah, the 350 would have definitely been announced there. Whereas this year, it was sort of more hardware-based. You know, obviously, Wing had announced things. I didn't really get the chance to see what Honeycomb sort of announced, or Meridian, or whatever's going on with that. But, yeah, I would probably say Wing was one of the biggest exhibitors there this year, for sure. Their stand was crazy busy. Hey, Evan, thank you for the resub, mate. Appreciate the 49 months coming in with the tier 1, mate. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Thank you for the resub, mate. Welcome in. Did you play with the Wing Airbus foils? I had a look at them. I didn't really have a play about with them. I actually had a really good chat with Wing, and they seemed very excited to, you know, maybe get something going. Obviously, I am in I'm in contract and in sponsorship by Thrustmaster, so there are obviously things that I won't be able to use that are from Wing, but yeah, I did mention that to them, and they, you know, they didn't seem bothered by that at all. So yeah, I said to Wing, like, I was like, obviously I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster, and, you know, Thrustmaster have been, I would probably say, the lead of flight sim for hardware development for years now. It's like, it's going to be interesting to see how your guys' products can, you know, compete and, you know, not only make your products better, then also push Thrustmaster to make theirs better as well. So, yeah, I know Thrustmaster are very chill about that type of stuff as well. So, yeah, I think, you know, competition is great. Yeah, really nice. The Wing guys are really good. Seeing some of the Wing products and the price of them shocked me in a good way. Curious how much the yoke will be. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. False never says. I actually had to go with the 727, and I really like the 727. I really do. Does the 727 work in 2024? I don't know, to be fair. But yeah, I'd love to have the 727. Honestly, I think they've got the 727 done very well. I just hope the Embraer gets better, because that's the thing that definitely lacks for sure. And then Stein. Oh, mate, we missed you this year. 41 months, crazy work. Unfortunately, I wasn't there this year. We'll definitely have to be there next year. If you go again, we'll have to make Amsterdam. Yeah, exactly, Stein. Exactly. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate the 41 months. Thank you for the tier 1, mate. Much appreciated. And then Otter with the 3 years. Appreciate the tier 1. Otter, good to see you, mate. Welcome in. 3 years. This green badge is so sexy. There's not many people that said that. I remember when I had done the badge, people were like, these are awful. I want to get out of this because I don't want a green badge anymore. So I'm glad you like it, mate. Thanks, Otter. Appreciate your resub. And thank you, Stein, as well. Did you agree with the award winners? So we may or may not have been watching the award winners or the awards, maybe a little bit pissed, just a tiny bit. Yeah, V1 Simulations won the Content Creator Award. Yeah, was absolutely fuming that I didn't. I'm joking. I think Fly-by-Wire won the best freeware, which is kind of understandable for the A380. What were the other winners? Honestly, guys, I genuinely can't remember. No, wait. No, you and Ian should have won it. Yeah, but, you know, there's a lot of people there. And you notice that even at, like, FS Weekend, there's a lot of people that, you know, specifically watch YouTube streamers and have got sort of no idea who I am, you know. So, yeah, V1's a great guy. I have watched some of his streams before. He's very knowledgeable. He knows his things for sure. Oh, let's have a look. So Phoenix won the airliner, which I think is probably the best. It is definitely understandable. Black Square with a piston and turbine Duke. What? Flights and Where didn't win with the Learjet. Oh. Tolis for X-Plane. Oh, not really too focused on the X-Plane stuff. Flight Beam, San Francisco Capstation. Yeah. I personally think I think I prefer Oslo over San Fran, to be honest. But yeah, Sydney for X-Plane, DCS, Beyond ATC. Really? I think Beyond ATC is definitely a big one. Probably not one that you know, people on VATSIM are very used to using, because we obviously do all of our flights on VATSIM, but I know how much people sort of swear by Beyond ATC. Wing Airbus FCU, yeah, expected. Freeware flyby A350, and then V1 simulation to the content creator. So, yeah. And then only the Joker coming in with the next one. 21 months with the Prime. Only the Joker. Thank you, mate. Appreciate your subscription, mate. Thank you. Appreciate your sub, mate. There's a lot of people who are scared of VATSIM. Yeah, oh, I know that. Yeah, I just suppose I'm speaking about it from somebody that doesn't use Beyond ATC very much. You know, I'm very much focused on my VATSIM flying and that side of things. But yeah, Jero, hello mate. I am doing amazing. Thank you, buds. There we go. We'll go and get those up. Once we're off Helsinki control, we've got a little bit of time, sort of just to kick back and relax. Going to probably be with Helsinki for a little bit, but not really got too much. We'll probably be leaving him at Koska. There we go. I tried the E-Jets at this weekend and the bill was broken. Could barely fly the aircraft. Flight director was pitched up, so it's still. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even go anywhere near the Embraer. I did go and have a chat with the Flight Sim Studios guys. And I had to go on the 727. I actually really like the 727. I really do. I actually think it's quite. Whoa, Jesus! Hello. Cabin crew, take your seats, please. Cabin crew, immediately take your seats, please. Holy moly! It's like a wee pocket of air, like driving along a bumpy road. Gummy Racing, good evening. Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you, mate. Love the way Aerosoft would do an Airbus sim, but with a yoke. Yeah, I did have a chat with Rafi. I feel sorry for Rafi, to be honest. I think he's such a lovely guy, but yeah, I feel like sometimes some of the decisions that come from the higher ups are the ones that, you know, and the issues sort of get plonked on his door. So yeah, Rafi is an absolutely lovely, lovely guy, but unfortunately, I feel like takes a lot of flack, or is that the word? Takes the flack for some poor decisions that are made from the higher ups, but yeah, because like I said, he's an absolutely lovely guy. What a robbery! The 350 liveries. Yeah, why can't they upload them for free? I mean, that's not any build's fault. It's the marketplace, isn't it? It's the rules. Go to the cockpit. Do I have a message on CBDLC? Oh my god, are you joking me? Why? Why are you sending me direct to Echo Lima? I don't want to go. Can I say unable direct Echo Lima so I can at least have a few waypoints, please? Like a 700-mile direct. That's ridiculous. No, sorry, I'm unable to go direct to Echo Lima. My planer's not allowing me to do that. Apologies. A beam point. So I could do that, to be fair. Yeah, I did see I got a voicemail, to be fair. Swiss 001 is a lovely guy. Unfortunately, I was on the phone at the time that Swiss 001 came over. So, yeah, I didn't get the chance to sort of speak to him too much, but I did go in and say hello and stuff like that. Who else did I can't stand him. I think with Swiss, there is obviously, you know, you watch his streams, he's a showman. You know, I suppose people can sometimes say that about me in some occasions. You know, we're here to entertain. So obviously, when you do have a normal conversation, I suppose it is potentially slightly different than when you're trying to entertain 400, 500 people. So yeah, I can't remember who I was speaking to, but they were like, "Oh, you're very similar to how you are on stream, but obviously when you're just having a normal conversation, it's slightly different." And it's like, well, obviously, because you know I'm here to entertain. No, so it's a slightly different interaction, but yeah, he's a lovely guy, absolutely lovely guy. So yeah, had a quick chat with him. Who else did I speak with? Oh my god, I literally spoke to every single human at FS Weekend, it feels like. Hi Nelly, good to see ya. Yeah, I know you can't. I know you can't. Nelly, thank you for the 100 bits, you legend. Good to see ya. So it's asked me if I'm related to Jamie, then his cameraman said you look like you could be like Charlotte's brother, lol. I feel like that's really stereotypical to people that wear glasses, because I feel like there's like no similarity in any way. But it's like, yes, he wears glasses. Oh, are they brothers? Nelly, thank you, mate. So I'm just walking around the foyer and I'm thinking who I spoke to. So the next people was the Dutch VACC lot. I met every single one of those last year. So it was good to catch up with them. Obviously, they were just controlling and stuff like that. So it was good to see all of them and see how they were doing and all of that malarkey. Okay, so Unicom, thank you very much for all of the ATC, the Finnair, sorry, the Finnish controllers. Why do I keep saying Finnair? There we go. Do Rick roll. For God's sake, stop sending me Rick rolls. Then so Dutch VACC. Then it was the Flight Sim Studios guys. I actually didn't go over to PMDG at all this year. Nah. I didn't really have much to see, to be honest. I mean, PMDG, they had the 777 and they had the 737, and they were switching the 737 for with the DC-6 and stuff like that. So, yeah, I didn't really go over to there. I didn't really have much to sort of say to Mateus, or really sort of to ask him, to be honest. So, didn't really go over, to be honest. If Swiss 001 is such a lovely guy, why is he acting like a clown and mocking the Flight Sim hobby? His content is absolutely dreadful. I mean, yeah, it's not personally something I watch, but you know, I think you're still able to say somebody's a lovely person or still a nice person to talk to. Yeah, very much approachable. Again, content not to everyone's cup of tea for sure. Probably, you know. So PMDG. Didn't really speak to them. Then who else did I go round to? Now, who was next round that corner? Oh, IVAO. Didn't go over to them. Then it was Navigraph. Got a lovely mug. Oh. As nice as... Ah. That's an issue. And welcome back to Flight Simulation. Now, why the hell has that happened? Well, that's a little bit annoying. That is my first CTD that I have ever had. Sorry, my first CTD that I've had in the A350. Interesting. Yeah, I wanted to take that out. I was going to fly in that Kuwait. I don't want that in. Apparently that causes some CTDs as well. Okay. Interesting. Now, where's these Finnair liveries? There we go. Let's delete these out. And I'll try and get another one. Bet it was the winglet bug. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know. I didn't know that I had to update the liveries. Honestly, I didn't even give it a second thought, to be honest with you. There we go. I'll go and try a livery that way. Sorry about that, guys. Did you fix flight timer? Yes, Ace. If you install like the Toronto flight timer scenery, or any sort of flight timer scenery that's compatible with 2024, they should all work. So yeah, it wasn't a case of whether I had all day to update it. I didn't know I had to update them. Yeah, who else did I meet? So, IVAO, then Navigraph, who were kind enough to give me a lovely mug. So, there you go. Got a lovely mug with all sorts of iCal codes on. Even Lelystad. So, that was quite cool. Who else? Then it was... Oh, we met a company who like make a Discord bot, like tracks police, planes, and like celebrities and stuff like that. It was really cool. I'll have to get up the Discord and show you. But yeah, he was showcasing that, which was really cool. And I actually gave him a business card. Sir Planetlot, yeah, that was it. And I actually gave him a business card because I was like, well, I actually need a bit of work done on my Discord. And I was like, I need some sort of like custom bots made for a few various things that I've tried creating over the years. And he was like, yeah, sure, chuck me a DM. I was like, I'll pay you well. So I'll give you I'll make sure I pay you well and keep you well funded while you're working. So yeah, so that was cool. Then who else? VA Systems, that was the next stand. I'm not really sure what that was all about, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know whether I missed much on that side. Dan, hello, mate. Dan, honestly, I have to apologise to you. You know what? I sort of look back at conversations I had with people, and there were people that I had really good conversation with, and I'd literally just finished speaking to so many people, and I just felt like I didn't sort of spend enough time with you. So I apologise, mate, if I didn't have or didn't spend enough time with you, mate. It was an absolute pleasure having a chat with you, albeit for a short period. But yeah, mate, it's one of those ones where it was like you speak to someone, then you speak to another person, then another person, then another person. But yeah, it was quality to meet you, mate. Yeah. No, Aaron, it certainly won't, mate. It certainly won't. Alex, thank you for the resub. Nodson was nice finally meeting you. I hope you had a wicked time. Yeah, it did, mate. It did. Unfortunately, I've returned back to my sim crashing, but yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Oh, now where's the Finnair livery? There it is. Thank you, Alex, mate. Glad you had a nice time. Has this expo left you optimistic for the upcoming years of flight sim? I don't know whether it sort of changed my optimism for flight sim. No, I can't say that it's changed much, to be honest, than what it was before. But yeah, I am looking forward to it for sure. Oh god, I can't even like quickly depart. I can't even go to Copenhagen either, can I? Because it's busy there. Oh god, it's so busy everywhere. Fuck my life, man. No, Copenhagen might be all right actually. Do. Yeah, let's give this a go. Sorry guys, that's so frustrating. I hate it when that happens. CTDs are like, ugh, worst thing ever. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be departing offline. That's for sure. Got a CTD finally. Yeah, I don't know whether it's something to overly cheer about, but yeah, unfortunately so. Do 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 do. The expo didn't really do much about flights. It was more about us making it as real as possible. Hard to be optimistic unless time fans in solving. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Spawn mid-flight. Impossible to do, mate. Looking for some action, and it's out there somewhere. You can feel the electricity. And it's a shame we don't have any, like, order saves or anything like that in this plane. Oh, well, unfortunately, any flights in plane. Okay, right, how am I going to sort this out? Ah, you gotta love flight sim, eh? Did it crash? Unfortunately so, yeah, it's my first one in a little while, actually. Honestly, can't remember the last time that I had one, but, yeah. When it decides to load. So frustrating. Route select. That one to do. Done it. That's what happens when you're a part-timer. I don't really get how that works, but okay. Load sheet, sim brief import, 0 fuel weight, fuel. There we go. Right, we'll just chuck that in like so, and then fuel 324, 0 fuel weight, value like so. Sorry guys, just bear with 2 seconds. Let me just try and get this in a state of being somewhat, well, I suppose at least you get two departures for the price of one, right? I'm at Shane, good evening. Hello, mate. No, I literally watched 0 football this weekend, and by the sounds of it, based on the Spurs result, it's probably quite a good thing, actually, because apparently by the sounds of it, we were pretty shocking. Okay, and we try again. Oh, pulsar ready, climb, gear up. What happened? Unfortunately, we had a CTD, which was a little bit annoying. Okay, right, what have we got somewhat near to us? We have got Alpha Lima Sierra. Needs must, chat, needs must. As always, the show must go on. Coolio. At least the sim looks nice. Small wins, eh? Takeoff looked like a 350 was in VTOL. No, that wasn't too bad, mate. That was all right. That was a pretty solid departure, I think. Oh, really only joking. I mean, like I said, that is the first CTD that I have had in a long time. Sorry, guys. I will catch up on some of these subs as well in a moment.
Almost 2 years, Jamie. Hey Jamie, here's to 39 months. Keep up the
Right.
quality streams, Jamie. Hope you had a cracking
Okay,
time
start of
this
pressure.
weekend.
And I think that is pretty much the best I can do at the moment, chat. So, apologies about that. But, you know how it is with Flight Sim. Unfortunately, you can't really do much to get around these things. Right, let me go and catch up on the subs that we did have. So, we had these 3 legends rolling. I'm so sorry, guys, for not showing those as much love as they definitely deserve. That was just, I was trying to sort out the sim. Volgas, thank you for the 17 months. Good to see you this evening, mate. Welcome in. We then get Diego with the 21 months. Thank you for the prime,
Almost
Diego.
2
Welcome,
years,
welcome,
Jamie.
welcome. And then just Speedbird, thank you for the 39 months. Cheers, guys. And he says, keep up the quality stream, Jamie. Hoping a cracking time ever again. I did, mate. I did.
Here's to
Good to be back,
39
though.
months.
Not
Keep
good to
up
be
the
back, though,
quality
to
streams,
crashing
Jamie.
flight sims.
Hope you had a cracking time at this weekend.
It was a lovely few days that dealing with the bullshit that Flight Simulator gives you sometimes. But there you go. What can you do? What can you do? Thank you, mate. I appreciate that a lot. How do you have an ETP? I thought it was removed on 1.0.4. Not sure, mate. I'm definitely on the latest update because I know I updated the aircraft. That's for sure. Okay, so we're climbing to 240. I probably will get myself on. I will get myself on VATSIM in a bit. I just want to make sure that I clear out the way of the traffic in Copenhagen. I don't want to get in any way any of the ways of the aircraft's obviously holding and stuff like that. I'm gonna go climb as well. So sorry about that, guys. Although the sim looks great. Just went back. Have we discussed why you don't come into Expo? Yeah. So Danish pilot, there's a couple of reasons, to be honest, of not wanting to go to Expo. I think probably one is obviously, you know, it is a long way. You know, it's across to Boston. It's not exactly on the way. It's not exactly around the corner like Amsterdam is. It's only a short time or short. It's a short trip to travel quite a long way. So that's something. Obviously, cost is in there as well. You know, it's expensive to go out somewhere like Providence. It's not cheap for sure. Cheaper when you're out there in comparison to Vegas, but you know, it's expensive. It costs a lot of money. And I personally don't think there's going to be much going on, to be honest with you, between now and sort of June time in Flight Sim. So I don't actually think there's going to be too much to sort of get excited about in a way. I know that sounds sort of bad to say as like a Flight Sim streamer, but yeah, I personally don't think there is going to be too much now to... There was a lot of hype and anticipation around the community back in June, just gone, obviously 2024 and stuff like that. But, you know, things may change and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. Hewitt, or likewise, mate. Absolute pleasure to meet you as well. Tom, yeah, it was okay, mate. It was okay. I loved it. So so moving back to what we were talking about originally after our little CTD, we went around to do the full motion. Sorry, not the full motion. The Skalarki A320, which was amazing. So yeah, that was quality. I proper enjoyed that. Not CTD, our sim CTD'd. So I'm just going to quickly update that. I want to feel strong. So we've just jumped forward. So our flight's going to probably be about half an hour shorter now. But that's okay. When you were on stage with the panel, was it just me, or were you not too infused when the question was asked about the prospect of AI being more incorporated into the world of flight simming? I tried to answer that question in sort of a diplomatic way, in the sense of that I wasn't shutting down the question, but then also well, you know what I said. I said I don't think you can basically replace a person or replace an actual human for some things, and like aviation and or air traffic control and piloting and stuff is something that I don't feel like you can replace with a robot. So yeah, I mean, that was my response pretty much to that guy. But I tried to answer it in a diplomatic way that I wasn't sort of saying, no, I don't think it can ever happen, because you never know what technology will or how technology will become in the future. But yeah, I tried to answer it in sort of a diplomatic way, but I think I done quite a good answer in it, to be fair, because I'm not gonna lie, when he said the question, I was like, oh, I've got no fucking clue. So yeah, how much is the full cockpit from Skull? I've no idea, mate. Very expensive, I imagine. Jan, do you fly anywhere this evening? Yes, we're going to probably be doing a flight out of Lelystad, which is where we were for FS weekend. Shame I didn't go. Well, Hassan, we came to the decision that you will never be banned, because there's no way you can be any more annoying than Devil Badger, which now I'm back streaming, and I'm now thinking the first message saying, how was your holiday? Instantly annoyed, want to ban. So on second thoughts, maybe not. There's flights out there. No, mate, I think we're going to do like a little sort of GA thing in and out of there. They have like little Cessnas that fly in and out of there and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite cool. Yeah, I think so, A1. Certainly if it improved, for sure. Sorry about that, by the way, guys. So yeah, if you're just joining, we were on our way from Helsinki down to Amsterdam. Unfortunately, we had a CTD. So we're now just climbing back up, and we're going to carry on from where we are. But hopefully, no more crashes. But you lot know how it is sometimes with flight sim. Can't odds it. Oh, 71,000. There you go. You're going to be flying alone now. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have done like... maybe I should have done like Stockholm. I suppose we were a little bit... I think we were a little bit further back than what I thought we were. But it's all right. We'll pick it up from here. That's annoying, though. Like I said... I've literally had hardly... Well, I've had none. I've had literally no CTDs with this plane. So I was quite surprised to see it crash there, but there we go. Hopefully, it might mean, though, that the ATC at Amsterdam stays on. Maybe. Might be a little bit closer to the ATC. Welcome in, Josh. Good to see you, mate. I was considering doing a flight to Addis Ababa today, actually. It looked a bit crap in 2024, though. Oh, really, Sfay? Let me go and update that ETA as well. Yeah. So, moving on. Who else did I speak to at FS Weekend? Okay, so that ETA's come a little bit close now. It's going to be more like 22... 9 rather than 9 o'clock itself. There we go. Who else did I speak to? Obviously, FS Elite, Callum, Wimwing, Skalarki. I can't think. I'm sure there'll be another one or two that comes to my mind. One question I never got the chance to ask, even though I know your whole life now. What was your second option to streaming, or what was your first job? You spoke to the one guy who thought knew you but walked away. Oh yeah, that was really that was a really humbling moment. Max, I'll answer your question in a moment, mate. So this guy looked at me, and he sort of looked at me as if he was going to say hello, but he sort of just stared at me and wouldn't say anything. So I was like, "You're right, mate." And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Right. You having a good weekend?" "Yeah." I was like, okay. It was like trying to get blood out of a stone, but I tried, but unfortunately to not much avail. Nice guy though, and he was like, he just walked off, so I was like, fair play. What was your second option to streaming, or what was your first job? I used to work in a bed shop, which, I mean, was literally just a Saturday. I mean, I'm 24, so, I mean, I was doing streaming while I was at university. So, yeah. And then streaming transitioned from a hobby to a part-time job to a full-time job, and now back to part-time. So, it's, I'm joking. I was waiting for you at Heathrow at 7 a.m. and you never turned up. Oh, Nelly, I'm sorry. We were in the lounge at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I was with some right poshos who have got lounge access, so, yeah. Happens when you meet your absolute idol. Yeah, who else did I speak to? So, genuinely, I can only apologise for not streaming. I know Ian done a stream. I know Murph done a stream. When I say I literally had no time to stream. Like, honestly, anybody that was with me over the weekend can back me up. I was talking every minute. Like, once I'd finished speaking to one person, I'd spoke to the next person, then I'd spoke to the next person, then spoke to the next person, then spoke to the next person. So, it was a really crazy weekend for me. It really was. Not at all, Faithless. I was feeling good, mate. Yeah, exactly, Max. You know, I'm not going to Amsterdam for another few months, right? Why? Oh, I see what you're saying. Gatwick is actually quiet today. Do you know what? Gatwick has actually become really quiet on that sim. I tell you, Heathrow has proper taken over Gatwick. Like, I remember a few months ago, or maybe not a few months ago, but a couple of years ago, Gatwick always had more traffic than Heathrow. But Heathrow is always crazy now. Yeah, the Gatwick scenery, I mean, it's good for what it is, but, you know, it's hard to beat the level of some of the sceneries that we do have. Well, that was it, Josh, wasn't it? That was it in a nutshell. Yeah, that's it as well, James. I don't think there's too many 350s at Gatwick. I think China Eastern, China Southern send 350s into there, so, yeah. Oh, Singapore, there you go. Oh, really, Ace? Yeah, with that, Ace, I recommend that you go into your, like, Heathrow settings for any bills, if you're talking about the premium version, and turn off some of the interiors. So, like, if you're landing to, let's say, like, T2, maybe turn off the T5 interior. Like, there's still some level of interior, but it's just not the high detail interiors they branded as. So, yeah. Oh, really, Ace? That's quite annoying. Ultra FPS, maybe? Hey, Mr. Unfusable. Dan, I missed you this weekend. We're going to have to make sure that we catch each other soon. Thank you very much, bud. Good to see you. Thank you for the 31 months with the Tier 1. Hey, I hope that you're doing very well. Thank you for the resub. Unfortunately, we had a little CTD this evening. So, we are on our way to Amsterdam. We've just cut about 300 miles out of our flight because the sim hated us. But, hey, I suppose it means we land a little bit earlier. So, there we go. It means we've got a little bit less time in cruise, but what can you do? Unfusable, thank you, mate. Dan, you're a legend. 31 months. Coughing because all of that Amsterdam ganja. Oh, do you know what? I love Amsterdam. I really do. But, it absolutely stinks in some places. Like, you just get a whiff of it, and I mean, I see no interest in any of that. Like, genuinely, there isn't a single bit of interest. And I'm like, how do people smoke this shit? Like, I mean, you know me, I like a nice, I like a drink, you know. I like having a good drink, but I was like, what the hell? Some of the streets you go down, I don't know why my Avalanche is on private, actually. So it was just after we got out the Finnish airspace that it crashed. By the way, Jamie, cheers to let me hang out with you guys over the weekend. It was great to talk to you. Yeah, mate, likewise. Likewise, mate. Yeah, to be fair, you can go down one street in... My mum works down a street which is basically like... It's like the city, pretty much. And it's a walkway of like 200 yards. And it literally is a shithole. Like, genuinely. So, you get that anywhere in any big city. Why you leave early? What, on Sunday night? I mean, I didn't really want to go out again on Sunday night, to be honest, Craig. I was knackered, mate. Like, absolutely exhausted. Mate, the bed was just so uncomfortable. I just wanted to get in my own bed, mate, and get back home, to be honest with you, mate. Yeah, I know. He was crying. I was like, well, you freaking ruined my Friday because you got too pissed, so... Shut up. Faithless, he was in the Van der Valk. It's a really beautiful hotel. We went in there in one morning. It's a really nice hotel. I think if I do FS Weekend again, which obviously I will definitely stay in the Van der Valk rather than the Leonardo for sure. I'd rather pay the extra actually to stay there than the Leonardo, because yeah, I didn't really get the couple of nights that I was there, I didn't really get a great night's sleep. I think I slept for about 5 hours the first night, and then I managed to get about 6.5, 7 the next night. Quite broken though. So yeah. Although in saying that, I usually don't sleep very well in like hotels. You should really sleep good in hotels, but it's nothing like your own bed. And it confirmed to me that I hate Heathrow. Oh my god. I genuinely cannot explain to you. That airport is horrendous. Like, it's not nice. I tell you, Luton and Gatwick, the two airports that I've been out of, I suppose you can say recently, is million years better than Heathrow. Oh, it's horrible. I really, really don't rate Heathrow as an airport at all. Oh yeah, that was it. We had our meeting on board the KLM 747, didn't we? Sorry, Ace. It's my home as well. It's my home airport. What's wrong with Heathrow? I just personally don't like it. I feel like Terminal 5 is too busy. There's not enough security lanes. It's not laid out very well. It's just, yeah. I think Luton and Gatwick is just like light years ahead. Not light years ahead, but just so much of a nicer experience. Thoughts on Stansted? I've not been to Stansted for years, mate. Honestly, I genuinely couldn't say. Not been for donkeys. And it went like this, say, oops, nah. I lived in hotel rooms for months at a time and never got a good night's kit. Was so good. Yeah, I got in my bed last night. So, I obviously didn't stream earlier. It's not just a case of getting in. I must admit, I've done all of my washing. I've done all of my, like, unpacking. I have sorted everything out. So, yeah, it isn't just a case of... It was lovely. When you were younger and you came back from trips, like, here you go, Mum, here's me washing. But you don't get the joys of that anymore. It's like, no, you got to do your own wash. Got to do your own washing. Darks wash, colours wash, lights wash. Then hang it up, air it through the spin dryer. It's like, oh. But there we go. How much wash did you have? I had a lot of washing, to be fair. Yeah. My nan was like, you wore this many pairs of jeans? You wore this many pairs of clothes? On the day we fell in love. Do. It's like, you're only gone for 2 days. I was like, Nan, I left the house on Friday morning at 4 a.m. Yeah, but I don't feel like you can really compare Heathrow to Chicago. I feel like you sort of have to compare a UK airport to UK airport. And yeah, the experience between Gatwick and Luton, I've enjoyed flying out of them much more than I did Heathrow. So, yeah. Blue Rat, I think we're going to do some stuff in and out of Lelystad, mate. I picked up the Papa Hotel design scenery. So I thought maybe we could have a look at the Lelystad scenery. Just something nice to do, something to chill with for the evening. Almighty Tree, hello mate, welcome in. I'm a big advocate for Birmingham. I can't wait for Pyre to release his scenery. What's the ICAO? It's Echo Hotel Lima Echo. Ellie. The Learjet from Lelystad. Lelystad. Oh, I really want to try the Fokker update as well. Little KLM Fokker from Lelystad to London City. Now, that would be a cool fly, actually. Although, mate, flying the Fokker, don't think I think I would proper struggle flying that plane. It's been a long time. Yeah, Jojo, we had a CTD, unfortunately, mate, so I had to reconnect or had to restart, mate. Let me start thinking about getting myself connected back up to VATSIM again. Now, we're going to start thinking about planning the arrival now because we are coming up close to top of descent, actually. Why is that playing twice? Right, well, we'll connect up and we'll see whether some sort of AC picks up Bremen radar. Mate, they better not have changed the runway round to 18 right. It was a lovely 06 arrival into Amsterdam. Don't you dare tell me they've changed it around. I'm going to be absolutely raging. Yes! Come on! Nice. It was a long taxi out last night. We got the one. Yeah, we got this one. God, I mean the British Airways pilot done it fairly quickly, but when we were in the terminal or when we were boarding the plane, there was this KLM pilot. He absolutely bombed it. Like he was doing like 40 knots. He must have been going so quickly, and he was doing the turns at like 30 knots. I feel like if you're a KLM pilot and you do that every day, you just need to go. Otherwise, you'll go mentally insane. Keep doing that. Right, let's get the arrival in for Amsterdam. So, 06. There we go. And it's going to be via the Echo Lima 1 hour for arrival. See whether it changes top of descent much. Okay, push it back only by about 5 miles. No, Diego, we were sat in a lovely lounge. I did get a screenshot of the lounge, actually. Well, on Flight Sim. Yeah, so this was our view from the lounge. So it's actually where the Finnair A350 parks up. They park in this little pier. So yeah, we saw all sorts. There was like a China Southern here, and there was like a couple of KLMs. Saw like an Etihad pass by and stuff like that. So yeah, done a little bit of spotting. Had a nice glass of champagne before the flight home. So that was quite pleasant. Lovely champagne. Only one. 1 1/4. To be fair, I didn't have much of that second one, to be fair. Ah, here we go. 136465. Oh, no, Ben's so overrated. Who is this?
Nordic 4 Victor Kilo, proceed direct Todlo.
Ah, this is a Maastricht radar frequency. Jesus. I've not spoken to a Maastricht radar frequency for ages. Maastricht radar, very good evening to you. Finnair 47 uniform level 400 Vancouver.
Finnair 47 uniform, Maastricht, good day, squawk 1000.
Setting squawk 1000 now for Finnair 47 uniform.
German 4712, contact Bremen 126, decimal 325.
Now, I wonder whether I've got to turn on my... Oh, no, it's already done it. I was thinking because I spawned up on the runway and stuff like that. Alex, they never have done, to be fair. No, Maastricht radar has never really showed up on that spy. We know what the reason is behind it, to be fair. Sorry, guys, that this has been, I suppose it's been a little bit of an unconventional flight where we've had to sort of start at Copenhagen, but...
Good day.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to determine when the sim is going to crash. But, yeah, we managed to sort it out pretty quickly. Just a little bit annoying, though, isn't it? It's sort of... It's one of those ones, don't you find, like, with... it's like, oh... You know, it's sort of that satisfying feeling of when you've landed a flight. You know, you've flown from Helsinki and you've perhaps landed to Amsterdam. It's sort of like, oh, sort of just taken off from Copenhagen. It's all right. It's all right.
Direct Dino, Nordic 1122.
And Finnair 47 uniform, we're requesting descent, please.
Finnair 47 uniform, descent to flight level 260.
Thanks very much. Descend flight level 260, Finnair 47 uniform.
Finnair 4033, contact
Okay.
Amsterdam 125.750.
So 125750 will be the frequency we'll be speaking to in a moment. Why does that keep doing that? The pilot was saying he was delayed because he was 50th in the Cube pushback. Classic VATSIM, yeah, classic VATSIM on a Friday night at Heathrow. Yep. Oh yes, on my tree. I know a lot of people like them. I do enjoy watching them myself. I do enjoy watching them myself. Was that for me? Sorry, was that for Finnair 47 uniform to Mac decimal 79 or less?
Stephen the Sparky gifted a tier 1 sub to anyhow Sargos. They have given 190.
Anybody know whether that was for me? I mean, I did ask, but really asked me back. Stephen, I bet you are buzzing with that result. To be fair, I was quite happy to see you lot win, actually. I mean, you always want the underdog to win. I mean, I've got no vested interest in Liverpool or Newcastle, you know. But you want Newcastle to win over Liverpool. Sorry, Finnair 47 uniform. Just confirm it was Mac decimal 79 or less for us for the speed. No, not anymore, Epic Nobody. They used to control like the entirety of Europe, which was like the worst thing ever. Is this controller just going to totally ignore me?
Finnair 47 uniform, please repeat.
I think we might have missed a message. Just confirm that we were assigned speed Mac decimal 79 or less or not.
Negative. You can resume your own speed.
Okay, sorry. I must have picked something else. Message up for someone else there. Finnair 47 uniform.
No problem.
Fair play.
Radar, hello, Scandinavian 2685, currently at flight level 293.
He definitely said Mac decimal 79 somebody, and no, somebody didn't answer. I know that.
370.
370, Scandinavian.
So I remember hearing it. And then I was like, I'm sure it was for me, but yeah. I did read it back for Finnair 47 uniform.
Very good evening, Ewing.
Okay, right, let's get some details in for our arrival.
90246, Maastricht, good day. KLM 14 Yankee, contact Bremen radar 126.
It's going to be a pretty busy arrival, I reckon.
126.325,
Okay, so 080 degrees at 6. QNH 1. No. Why do I always do that?
974, Maastricht, good day, descent to flight level 260.
I always fuck that up. I always put the QNH in the outside air temperature. And then if I'm not mistaken, baro minimums are 180, 190. Close.
Good day, climb to flight level 300.
300, thank you.
Do flat full as well into it. No! Honestly, yeah, but it's a nice level of Euro control. Like, honestly. Does everybody remember the rant that I used to have where Eurocontrol West would log on and would cover Spain, Portugal, France, Germany, the Netherlands, somewhere else, somewhere. Oh, it was the worst. It was the worst thing ever. Everyone trying to talk, and everyone was talking over each other. It was like, why would you log on and do this? Raka, this is Vatsin, mate. Oh, the worst, Ben. I think Eurocontrol was where I learned the skills of where I can mute the frequency and when I can't. Oh, man. Literally. Okay, so Finnair 47 uniform. We're on a Eurocontrol frequency at the moment. It's just a little bit more of a chiller Eurocontrol. Okay, so requested stand is going to be down to 4-3. So we're looking for anything sort of in that pier. And then landing into Amsterdam. We'll go and do some BTV. There's definitely a lot to keep up with, Vaker. For sure. Oh, somebody was mentioned about the cost scenery. Any good? I saw it was done by Atelix, so I was thinking that it must be pretty decent. Because their Madeira was quite nice. It's like Madeira, excellent, yeah. So the Madeira scenery was very good. Yeah, Aaron, they can be a little bit busy. It's personally the reason why I didn't do vectors to Copenhagen this evening.
347, contact Copenhagen control 135.290, bye-bye.
I didn't really fancy that event this evening. Oh, excellent, Michael. Cool. I don't have any excuse then.
Lufthansa 157, Maastricht, good day, identified, climb to flight level 290.
Okay, let's do a let's do a Sierra 4 vacate. I mean, that was for me, but blocked.
Finnair 47 uniform, Amsterdam 125.750.
125.750, thanks so much. Finnair 47 uniform. Okay.
Hello, Finnair 47 uniform, the Ilde 1 Alpha arrival for runway 06, descent via level 100, level RTIP.
Roger, Ilde 1 Alpha arrival, runway 06, descent flight level 100, level RTIP, Finnair 47 uniform.
Easy 041, confirm the speed is 280.
I didn't even call up.
No, that is
fair play.
Plus, we will slow down, the Easy Sheriff 1.
Oké, nou, ik dacht dat ik die opdracht wel gegeven had, maar
yes, but we are descending and okay, we will do our best. Easy Sheriff 1.
Easy 041.
Yeah, it was like, there you go. There's your clearance.
Continue your descent, please.
Okay, so BTV has set us up to be Sierra 4, so we'll go Sierra right onto Bravo, and then we're following around that way. So that's nice done. We've got BTV Blue.
United 6184. See you're making a 360. Confirm.
It's going to be busy into it, chat. Yeah, it's going to be a really busy arrival,
United
actually.
6184 Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Yeah, maybe so.
101, proceed direct to RTIP, runway 06.
Oh, look at all the traffic. So cool.
And on runway
Just advanced. Yeah, they're that advanced that you don't even need to call in on their frequency anymore. I'm so tired of hearing people speak Dutch. I'm glad we've got an approach controller. Oh, Michael, soon. I saw the update. Hang on, I saved a screenshot earlier, and I was like, oh my god, this looks so good. I don't know where it was, but yeah, there was one of the night screenshots. The night light looked amazing. When's the next trip then? I don't know yet, mate.
250, your speed 280 or greater.
Max, I had a look at the interior of the flight tap machinery, and I'm not overly confident that that will happen. Oh, really, Michael? Okay, that's good. How do you even find a gap to speak? Sometimes on these frequencies, it's very difficult. As you can tell, the controller is not really giving many people a gap.
Wedding 622 Zulu, leaving my sector, climb flight level 370, free change approved, bye. Flight level 370.
And it can be like this sometimes. Oh, yes. Definitely, Ben. It looks quite pantser. Yeah. It didn't look the best.
Yankee, good approach, 121, 205.
It's a big sector.
95 Bravo, climb flight level 250.
So there we are.
101, your speed 280 or greater.
280 or greater.
Not too busy on the ground, to be fair.
Yankee Charlie with you, sending flight level 200.
Yeah, Mark, it was brilliant, mate. How are you?
Hello, for Yankee Charlie, flight director.
Yeah, Lucas, I know Matt was streaming with it today. I'll have to go back and have a proper watch of his VOD and sort of see how he got on with it. He seems to be enjoying it, though, the short period I watched, though. It's annoying it is on 2020, right?
7 uniform, after RTIP, proceed to Sierra Papa Lima, descend flight level 70.
7570 after RTIP, direct Sierra Papa Lima, Finnair 47 uniform.
Finnair, sorry, EC041, descend flight level 70.
70, EC041.
God.
3041, call approach, 121-205.
Jesus.
12105, EC041.
Why is it now not working? Oh, there we go, that's why. Cool. RTIP direct Sierra Papa Lima. No, I wouldn't even say that he sounds fed up. Just sounds busy. Sorry, chap. I'm going to have to mute the music there. A little bit early on the mute, but as you can tell, I can barely hear myself think, let alone adding music into it. Holy moly. It is absolutely heaving. Set level 70. What is going on? There we go. Right, let's get those open. Talk about a nice easy break-in this evening. A nice easy chill flight this evening. Time Machine, thank you for the 9 months, mate. Appreciate the bribe. Oh, it's obviously someone having a laugh.
Philadelphia 5687, there is no further ATC. Free change approved. Winner.
Okay, center time, 32932 at flight level 330.
Which one did you like more? What, EFHK-EHAM? I was saying it earlier. I don't think I really sort of enjoyed one less than the other. I think both had a very different vibe in terms of what was being shown. So, yeah. But I enjoyed both of them. I enjoyed this year as well. A lot.
Apologies, 260.
I feel like there was a little bit of... there was less nerves this year. I know that sounds silly, but I knew sort of what to expect. I knew more of what was going to be coming. So, yeah, there wasn't sort of that level of anticipation as much. So,
Freebird 101, descent.
Hi, Robbie. Good to see you, mate.
Level at Arctic.
Thank you, a dime machine. Cheers for your resub. Sorry, but as you can tell, it's proper busy on frequency, so I'm proper in it on this arrival at the moment. But a very good evening to you, mate. Welcome in.
For Amsterdam, consider Ildewan Alpha arrival, runway 06, and your speed 280 or less.
Okay, so RTIB direct share Papalim, which already got in level 70.
Runway 06,
Is
280 or less.
If only, eh? Oh my god, how many people spoke over each other? Oh, that noise is doing my head in tonight.
Austrian 369er, call Langen 13565, goodbye.
13565,
My brain is actually hurting.
Bravo, Maastricht 136465.
You know when you get one of those, you know when you get those flights and you're like, oh my god.
Bravo, Maastricht 136465.
You know, I see senior devs and aircraft devs. Yeah.
Get a 905 Bravo, Amsterdam.
It's very expensive though, you know. Some of them have got like these amazing stands and, you know, it costs a lot of money to get those equipment out. That's the thing.
650.
That's what AnyBuilds was saying. I spoke to AnyBuilds out there and they were saying like it's very expensive to get a stand and stuff. Get everything set up and pay for staff to go out there, so yeah. Oh, J2, definitely soon, mate. Predictions are open, guys. If you do want to go get your points, and you are more than welcome to do so.
Finnair 47 uniform, your speed 250, good approach 121-205.
Thanks right, speed 250, 121-205, Finnair 47 uniform.
Scandinavian 974.
Oh my god, I have never been so happy to be off a frequency. Jesus Christ.
Yankee, turn left heading 120.
That was ridiculous.
120, super Papa Yankee.
Amsterdam, good evening, Finnair 47 uniform, level 250 through level 107 in Bansura, Papa Lima.
Finnair 47 uniform, civil approach, information kilo, vector silence 06, after Sierra Papa Lima, heading 255.
Thanks very much, vector 06 after Sierra Papa Lima, heading 255, Finnair 47 uniform. Okay, 255, so pretty much straight over the field in southbound level 70. Oh, wow. Had that a few nights ago with 8C from Innsbruck to Heathrow. Pretty much every German controller you can imagine was on like most stressful flights in flight I've done so far. I mean, that was just crazy. Like, every 5 seconds you could hear that. Brr, brr, brr. Honestly, I feel like I can hear myself think again. I genuinely couldn't hear myself think. Probably now, James. This sort of... It depends where in, you know... Obviously, it's a 24-hour weld, isn't it? So, probably this time of the year, or this time of the day is going to be busier for Europe than, I suppose, what 8 o'clock in the morning would be. So, yeah, it depends where you go, really. Oh, Nurkra, mate. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? A busy arrival, all made... is that Lelystad there? Would that be Lelystad on the left-hand side now?
Finnair 5 for Alpha Tower 119230, bye-bye.
11930, 5 goodbye.
Ryder 4 Yankee Charlie, hello, vector status approach, runway 06.
Ah, no, Lelystad is... No, Lelystad is behind me, I think. That's Lelystad, this is Almere. Almere Centrum.
Easy 041, descent to 2,000 feet, QNH 1030.
2,000
yeah, it was just behind us.
QNH is 1030, easy 041.
How much the train pass?
47 uniform, speed 220.
Speed 220, Finnair 47 uniform. We paid 45 euros for a weekend or 3 days, which is absolutely crazy.
090, cleared LS 07.
Easy 041, turn left heading 240.
And that was like trains each, yeah, 40 euros each. Which is like trains, that was trams.
Yankee Charlie, speed 250 knots to maintain, turn right heading
expensive? That's not expensive.
Right heading 130, Ryder 4 Yankee Charlie.
That's cheap in comparison to London. No, it's not too bad. Yeah, it was one of the yellow trains, the NS trains. So the bus in Lelystad we had to pay to go to the Aviodrome, which was like £2, £3 return, which was fine. And when I went into Amsterdam, I made more use of it when I was there, not for work last year, because obviously I used the trams quite a lot. I never went to Lelystad when I wasn't there for work. I was in the centre of Amsterdam. So was always sort of on and off a tram. But, you know, that trip to and from Amsterdam and Lelystad cost a fair bit of money, so it worked out quite well. Where are you off to, Raven? Amsterdam.
Speedbird 5, Papa Yankee, contact tower, the frequency 119.230.
Oh, that's good. Chat, make sure you get those predictions in.
On 119.230, thanks for TC, bye-bye.
Corfu, oh. Can I come, please? It's been a nice flight. It's a shame that it's a real shame, the Sim CTD. It always takes a little bit of magic out of a flight, doesn't it? But still been lovely nevertheless. Yeah, James is crazy money. London's very expensive. I did, Diego. We had a lovely chat. Didn't get the chance to speak to him too much, but well, I did speak to him. Yeah, he's a lovely guy. Swiss 001's a really good guy. Oh, JB, all of the controllers here in the Netherlands are amazing. It's just that one was so busy. It was nothing to do with that. It was just the fact that it was heaving. I don't know, to be fair, Ellis. I've not checked my bank account. Off my face, don't know where I am, because I got my drugs from Amsterdam Central.
25 decibels, 7 something else.
Oh, I miss it already.
Finnair 47 uniform, decent, flight level 40.
Flight level 40, Finnair 47 uniform. Okay, 1030 level 40.
Kenneman 221, information kilo, vector silence,
okay, first order descent.
Heading 140.
God, they're giving us a right lovely arrival over the city, eh? Look at this, eh? Stunning. Oh, look at all the cars going up the road as well. I love MSFS. 2024 is unreal.
Information is kilo, vectors to ILS, room 06.
No, mate. Anyone is able to come to EFHK weekend. Happens every year, mate. Yeah, it's an annual event. Takes a lot of setting up. Give it a couple of days. They'll announce the dates for next year. That is a view. Amsterdam.
090 and cleared ILS 06.
Kenneman 221, the heading is 140, make it now
possibly faithless, yeah. Everything worked out quite well though, mate. At the end of the day, the reason the hotel works better, at the end, to put it in a way like, I'm at the end of the day, I'm there to work. QNH101, sorry, QNH1030, descent 2000, Finnair 47 uniform. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm there to work, so I kind of want to be as close to the event as possible, so I don't have to do as much. I don't have to do a crazy amount of travelling. It's already a tiring enough weekend as it is, you know. Absolutely, Mina. Whether I say it or not, it will definitely be going down as a tax write-off. That is for sure.
Using a little bit too early, please maintain 180 knots until 6 miles final.
J2, that is in June? Expo June? Yeah, end of June.
descending to...
Oh, this looks so good!
Flight level 70.
Scandinavian 974, vector side as approach, room 06, information kilo.
I always feel like there's a level, like an increased level of excitement doing flight sim after you've been on a flight on a real plane.
47 uniform, speed 180.
Good H, yeah, we said it. I mean, technically, we're not actually below the transition altitude yet. Was that for me? I feel like that might have been.
47 uniform, speed 180 knots, left by 10 degrees.
Left by 10 degrees, speed 180 knots. Finnair 47 uniform. Of course it was. Astra, well, we had a CTD, unfortunately, so I think that might have been something to do with the livery, possibly. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, JB, I want to enjoy these views, mate. I mean, look at this. Nah, Big Bad Wolf. We had a bloody remote stand. I just wanted to get off, mate. I just wanted to get off and get home, to be honest with you, mate.
121, flight heading 120.
Flight heading 120,
119230. Yeah, man, mate. Sure, we can get something like that going soon. Get a nice Scandi flight underway. Need to do Oslo again soon. Jesus.
Approach KLM 7 Mike Bravo, Bratislava 106 with information kilo.
KLM 7 Mike Bravo, kilo correct, vector Zeta 06, reduce speed 220.
Okay, so we're in behind a Ryanair. Oh! Of course we are. Ah, there you go.
Finnair 47 uniform, turn left heading 170.
Left turn 170, Finnair 47 uniform.
Ryanair 14 Charlie, left 090, clear Zeta 06.
It's been timed quite well with the landing, eh?
Finnair 47 uniform, for information, when on the heading 170 at your 12 o'clock, there are some unidentified VFR traffic. One is a Cessna 172 and another Cessna 182.
Roger. Roger, we got the traffic on TGAS, Finnair 47 uniform.
KLM 1221, cleared altitude 2,000 feet, QNH 1030.
They didn't let you. Can't blame them. Saying you're controlling, mate. The max isn't in 24. Yeah, that's the thing.
101, descent flight level 40.
I mean, oh, you just cannot fault this. That's the thing.
40, Seabird 101.
Scandinavian 974, turn right heading 26.
Down. A boy turn me
right heading 26. Scandinavian 974.
Finnair 47 uniform, speed 160 knots until 4 miles final, left 090, cleared down at 06.
Roger, 160 knots until a 4 mile final, left turn 90 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 06, Finnair 47 uniform.
KLM Mike Bravo, descent to flight level 50, turn left heading 010 to intercept the localizer, runway 06.
All of my applications are freaking closed.
Descent level 50 and heading 010, KLM 7 Mike Bravo.
KLM 7 Mike Bravo, on heading 010, intercept the localizer.
Okay. Meters.
On heading 010, intercept the localizer, KLM 7 Mike Bravo.
Wish they would open Lenny Stand commercial. Somebody was saying, oh no, I was speaking about it actually at the weekend. It was for TUI flights, wasn't it?
Charlie, contact tower 119, that's 1230, bye-bye.
But it seems to never have really made it there. Recording, we are recording, yes. Yes. Kelvin, it is, mate. Unfortunately, we did have a CTD on this flight. But we think it's probably something to do with the fact that I didn't update my liveries, which I didn't know about, so yeah.
Seabird 101, visual speed 180.
Which I suppose is maybe on me to check, but I'll blame chat for not telling me.
Using 200 knots and
oh, come on, how is updating a livery a standard thing?
Seabird 101, speed 180.
Speed 180.
J2, I hope you are going to be right, mate.
KLM 7 Mike Bravo, visual speed 180.
I've done the important things.
Reduce to 180, KLM 7 Mike Bravo.
I had to update it, though. I do Tylex, mate. I don't personally use it very much, though. Not a great fan of the Embraer, to be honest with you, mate. Yeah, exactly. If in doubt, blame chat.
Maintain speed 220 knots.
That's what I usually do, JB. Upside down, you're turning me. Do 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 do. How many points we got on the prediction? Not too many actually, to be fair.
974, descent flight level 40, speed 220 knots.
Okay, outlook star, we're going to transition straight away, flap 3. Thomas, there's no overnight tonight, mate. No, definitely not one tonight, unfortunately, mate. Cannon shooter, hello, mate. Everyone to land 3 Joule, 8 miles. Take the gear.
Feedbird 101, descent to 3,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Descent 3,000 feet,
As well as on.
1030, Feedbird 101.
And Feedbird 101, turn left heading 220.
Turning left heading 220, Feedbird 101.
Get 7 Mike Bravo, descent flight level 40. Confirm
What one am I going on? Here we go. Activate approach mode.
Thank you. Scandinavian 974, turn left heading 245.
Cabs already, so we got gear down, flat full.
Turn left heading 245, Scandinavian 974.
Look at this. No, Abdul, I usually go without, mate.
Until 6 miles final, left heading 095.
Performance is usually better without, so, yeah. Yeah, Cannon Turbo had a great trip. Just amazing to meet people from the stream. It's just the best thing. It's what, mate? It's what it's all about, you know. So nice to put names to faces and stuff like that. 49230, thanks so much. Finnair 47 uniform. Coolio, over to the tower. Rolly as well, yeah, really good weekend, thanks, mate. Busy, very tiring weekend, as I'm sure you can imagine, but wouldn't have it any other way, mate, that's for sure. Yeah, Blue Rat, that's a standard, though. That always happens, mate. Hate that. Hate that when that happens. Have a very good evening to you, Finnair 47 uniform. We are 4 miles, runway 06. They weren't sending any airborne.
EV4 eliminate from runway 09.
No, they weren't sending anything airborne, mate. Unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would have picked something like that up. But I did have a good chat with Wing Wing.
It will be a
1,000 is checked. We haven't been cleared to land yet. I think we've got a Ryanair in front of us.
Yeah, 47 uniform, runway 06, clear to land, wind 0837 knots.
06, clear to land, Finnair 47 uniform. Not sat really in the middle.
Yankee Charlie, welcome to Schiphol, taxi Hotel 1. Thank you very much.
Right, let's see, chat. Do we reckon I've lost my touch?
06.
Still on a low lifetime too.
It's been a couple of days.
Lifetime 2, information Lima, travel 50 reporting Newco. We'd like to speak to the stream, maybe center.
Okay, wind is 14 knots from the right-hand side. Lost my touch.
500.
If you don't know what that means, it means like lost your skill. Lost your ability. Oh man, look at this.
Oscar, Roger, squawk 0060, I maintain 1,000 feet over depth.
300.
What skill? You're about to see it, mate, in full, on full display.
200. Minimum.
Can't lose that centre line. Minimums continue.
100.
Taxi Lincoln, November 5, runway 09.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Yeah, maybe I've lost my touch a little bit.
Schiphol Tower, hello, Saudi 102, happy radio.
Oh, and it's lagged as well!
Saudi 102,
spotters! First screen, BTV, D-Cell. I've given them what they've wanted. I've given them everything they've wanted! Bastards!
3102, request
1,500 meters remaining.
Auto brake off.
Auto brake off. We gotta go manual brakes.
Korea 102 cleared Riyadh. Low pick 2 November departure.
That's the first time that I've had that BTV stutter in a while as well. It's when the page switches to the airport map with the BTV stuff.
0167
Oh,
102, correct, report ready.
that was a rubbish landing.
KLM 1221, runway 06, clear to land, the wind is 080 degrees, 7 knots. Traffic information on your
Oh my God!
Diamond 41,000 feet, and on your 3 o'clock.
And I've had a WASM crash as well. I swear, this is the most cursed flight ever. What the fuck? Didn't I have a WASM crash on... When did I have a WASM crash, chat?
142 taxi, holding point, November 5, runway 09er.
Didn't I have one vacating in... to somewhere vacating the runway on... Wasn't it like 22, like through the same ground speed as well? Oh, was it that one last stream, the Brazil flight?
Finnair 47, uniform, with Schiphol, taxi, Echo 20.
Echo 20, thanks very much, Finnair 47 uniform.
And Schiphol Tower, this is Uber Transport Yankee, shut down gate, thanks for TC, bye-bye.
Well, this still works. Echo 20.
On the ILS 06, speed 180 until 6.
Fibrit 101, hello, you are number 1.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure I cleared my WASM folder earlier. Yeah, I definitely did.
Stand Delta non-fast. City 19er 17, push and start approved. Information Lima, QNH 1030. Push start approved and QNH 1030. City
Can't even see him. Is that Durka?
Finnair 47 uniform, enter the apron via Alpha 12.
Police 03.
Roger, we'll enter the apron via Alpha 12, Finnair 47 uniform, thanks.
Police 03.
Okay, so Alpha 12. Where we're going in via. Sorry about that, chat. This has been a right messy flight.
Seabird 101, runway 06, clear to land. The wind is 08037.
Sometimes they don't go your way, and unfortunately, this one tonight hasn't overly gone my way. But there you go. What can you do? Thank you, Red Oxala. Appreciate your raid. Good to see you, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your clip popped up on my TikTok, actually. I think it was you vectoring people into Manchester. I think you pointed 2 aircrafts pretty much at it. I don't think I'd finish watching the clip. You know what TikTok's like. You're halfway through a clip and then you go scroll, scroll, scroll. Good to see you, mate. No, mate, unfortunately, we had a CTD on the way down to Amsterdam. Then we restarted, and we've just had a WASM crash vacating the runway. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying, actually. It's not been the most successful flight in the world, but hey, at least we're parking up at stand. Long haul China Eastern to Beijing office. Why am I thinking that probably isn't the best idea?
For now, hold short Alpha 10.
Are we on the side of where we were in the... Yeah, we were in the lounge up there, weren't we? That was it.
First Ryanair 142.
Hi, Grizzle. Yeah, WASM crash. Really frustrating, that. It's probably the worst luck that I've had in the 350. Not everything's crashed. I mean, bits of the plane are still working. But yeah, it's definitely the most rubbish amount of luck I've had with the A350 so far. Does the APU work? Oh, yeah, the APU seems to be working. I don't know how I'm going to... Well, the engines might shut down. We'll see. Can't bring up the flaps or anything like that.
Victor arrival, runway 04, information Lima, QNH
They're all still out at the moment. Hi, Hayden. Good evening. I can barely see the VDJs because of all the bloody lights. Yeah, they definitely... Oh.
Wind 0837.
Skipple Tower, Saudi 102.
Saudi 102, yeah, sorry, it's very busy, Stefan. Fever 101, runway 68, Sierra for 1. Fever 101, Schiphol taxi Charlie 13. Charlie 13, Fever 101. 77 Mike Bravo, runway 06.
Fuck me. What a shit show of a flight. God, Jesus Christ. That knobhead that spammed the tower frequency earlier, I wrote you about a speech. Oh, excellent. Yeah. Oh, Grizzly, you know what it's like. Sometimes you get a few idiots like that, don't you? Any UK flights planned this week? I got the week off. Yeah, for sure, mate. I'm sure we'll be doing some UK stuff. Actually, the game last night, you happy the best team on the night one? What, the Newcastle game? Yeah, absolutely, mate. Well happy they beat Liverpool. Right, well, chat, I can only apologise about that flight into Amsterdam. Unfortunately, that really was not the most successful flight in the world. You know, sometimes you have those with flights in where it just seems like everything that could possibly go wrong does go wrong. But there you go. What's the highlight flight of the week to look forward to this week? Don't know, mate. I'm not too sure. Don't know. Have to ask me tomorrow. I'll probably have a little bit more of an idea of what the rest of the week looks like. But I don't really know what we've got as a standout this week. But yeah. Darren, good evening. Hello, mate. Good to see you, bud. Thank you for the 50 months. We'll grab the landing rate as well in a moment. Darren, thank you for your 50 months, mate. Thank you for the tier 1. Oh, man. Was similar to last night's flights, delayed and in shambles. Well, I'd probably say at least that one got us there safe and sound, right? Our Finnair flight this evening got us here safe and sound. Just broke a few backs along the way as well, but...
Runway, awareness, okay.
Meters, flaps. Thank you, Ziran, mate. Good to see you, bud. And Dragon, yeah. This weekend was quality, mate. Very, 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 very good weekend. Tiring, as I'm sure you can imagine, but worth every little bit of tiredness, mate. That is for sure. Tom, yeah, right and all, mate. FPM, yeah, let's go and grab that. Let's go and grab the landing rate. So we'll click end flight and review your flight. Call it out. So there you go. We had 2 parts of the flight. We got up to Koska, and then we had to depart out of Copenhagen, and then fly down to Amsterdam. Right, can we go and get some landing rates in the chat? Oh my god. Really? Oh, no. That one must be... yeah, they're the load-ins. I was going to say, I'm sure I didn't bounce it that badly. I mean, that would have been quite the bounce. It must have been where I just restarted the flight and it didn't save it. Oh, to be fair, I thought that was going to be an absolute chonker of a landing. 245. Yeah, I'll make sure to hide the other ones. Hide. There we go. Cheers, Simon. 245, 1.16G. Not bad. Yeah, we just bounced it so perfectly on the taxiway. That would have been pretty impressive. Can you say spoilers? Simon's been rehired, yeah. He's working bloody hard. You taking a PJ to this weekend next year? Could sleep in your own bed every night. Huh? Am I taking... Oh, a private jet. I was like, hang on, what? I was like, I did sleep in my own bed every night. Jamie's trying what? No, I said we're taking a PC-12 out of Biggin Hill. That Twitch money. Right, let's go and watch this replay back. Yeah, Diego, how annoying it. Oh. Could anything more have gone wrong on this flight? I swear, this flight is absolutely cursed today. What's your shoot to make me buy the sim? I have no idea where to start. Tino, mate. At this precise second, neither do I, mate. Right, well, chat, can we get some GGs in the chat? Because I think my entire flight sim absolutely hates me this evening. So the fact that we somewhat made it to Amsterdam is quite impressive. Is that where you stop recording? No, mate, we've got the entire recording, but I'm clicking, like, resume replay, and it doesn't do anything. And scroll it very slowly. Decent flare. What was landing rate? 245? Something like that. Oh yeah, what about if I stop, save, do that? That's a good idea. Let's see whether this works. Oh my god, honestly. It's sometimes you have those days. Does anybody else get those days with Flight Sim where you're like, I have just done everything that I usually do, and everything that I usually do has gone totally wrong? Nah. Tried to restart it and everything. It's just not, it doesn't like it. Replay not working. Not at all, mate. No idea. Right, let's I can't even go back to the main menu. Fucking hell. 2 secs, chat. Fucking hell. Oh, man, what a nightmare. Choke. Right, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. I think I'm done. You know, one of those nights where you're like, I think I should just give it up as a bad job. I think I'm going to go to bed and we'll start again fresh tomorrow because we really haven't had the best luck tonight, have we? Stephen, good evening. No Lily Stad. No, we'll do it for sure, mate. We'll do it for sure. But yeah, I can't be bothered now, to be honest. It's not really been my night, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go get myself in bed and just go and have a nice night's sleep, and then yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. When it's tomorrow, I'll be live in the morning. Just want to do this quickly with the WASM folder. What folder was it again? Hang on, chat. Remind me where the WASM folder was. I don't think I did do it, actually. I don't actually remember doing it. It's in app data, is it? By the way, Flight Sim had an issue in the Fokker where his tiller didn't work. Oh, really? So, app data... I should just get the thing up myself and have a look. WASM... Blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Minecraft. I'm sure I did do it, but I'd done it before I went away. I can't even remember where it was. So, close your simulator if it's running. Let me just ensure that the sim is fully closed through Steam. It is. So, we'll go to... Do I need to do this before I update the plane? Like, can I uninstall this, for example? Like, if I just click uninstall... And then I've got to go... I'll just install it fresh. Microsoft Flight Sim, packages... community, maybe? Oh, back. WASM... MSFS 2024, and then do I just delete that entire folder? Everything but the work folder. I mean, I'm going to install the entire plane anyway. So... It doesn't really make much of a difference, right? Delete it all. Yeah, okay. I'll delete it all. I'm gonna give the plane a fresh install anyway. So yeah, well I'll do that as well. Right, chat. I'm gonna wrap up there. I'm sorry that today hasn't exactly been the most successful flight in the world, but. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been hit with a little bit of bad luck tonight. It's not really been my lucky night, but hey, sometimes it does go like that. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to get myself in bed. Well, I've got quite a lot to do. I've got to install that 350 and see whether that's working a little bit better now. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. All right, take care, guys. Thank you so much for the major support today. Again, apologies that it didn't go as well as I'd hoped it would go, but yeah, you know, sometimes it does happen like that. Give it up as a bad job tonight, and we're back fresh tomorrow. All right, so yeah, I'll catch you in the morning. All right, take it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all of the amazing support. It is so nice to be back, and yeah, let's just hope that the rest of the week goes a little bit better. So yeah, I'll catch you next one. Take care, guys. Have a great one. See you in the morning. Bye.
Right, flat 5 speed limit is 230 knots. Oh my god, that timing's unreal. Holy moly. 290 of you. You've just missed the most perfect CDA in a 727. All of you getting timed out. Chats, don't spam all the emails.